That's more than enough of the intro song. Hello, everybody,
Hello.
or as some may say, huh,
Ha-
huh,
ha-
hello.
Hello. God.
It's way too fun. I can't stop doing it.
Like, that's how we greet each other every single day that we speak, let alone stream.
I need you to understand that I just got a headbutt from James right before the hellos, and he just rectified immediately, like, I regret headbutts.
No.
Do not regret them, for they are good. They are a wonderful thing to offer your wonderful streamers this evening here today,
Yes.
about to play a very normal game.
On this most beautiful of Valentine's days.
It is in fact Valentine's Day today, yeah.
A perfect time.
A perfect
Oh.
time to see if Ryder is going to ride Shiro like her bike.
We can only hope.
Also, I'm having some juice sippies.
Indeed, I am also having some sippies, except I'm drinking coffee like a grown-ass woman.
I continue saying, like, I find it so funny. I find it so funny that I've not tasted a single goddamn drop of coffee in my fucking life.
Unbelievable to me, honestly.
Like, I feel almost, like, really mature in that, like, very stupid way of you're there, like, sipping your coffee, and I got, like OJ just doing a little sip.
No, but also that's so real. Yeah, I'm drinking juice because I don't need stimulants to get through the day.
So, Greg, today could have been a really good day to have a 8-scene stream. However, consider, we kind of really want to play HA as well.
We really do need to do those, though. It's been so
We do.
long.
And I need to edit the highlights of the first. I just can't stand listening to my voice.
I'm so sorry. Here's the problem, right? You have to get over that because literally everyone else likes listening to your voice.
I know! You know what? It's not even my voice most of the time. Though it is to some extent. I keep having this feeling that if I start listening back to my streams, I'm going to just like pinpoint and nitpick every single bit of like thing that I do not like about how I'm doing the streams, and it will tank my confidence.
No, okay, here's the problem, right? I can tell you for an absolute fact that is going to happen. You need to confront those demons.
I know!
Because if you just let them hold you back, they're always gonna torture you.
I know, especially because there's many streams that I've been doing on Picado that I need to put on YouTube.
I know.
Anyway, that is enough messing around. Let's actually play. And as we were mentioning as well, being as it is the day of the Valentines, we don't need the 8 scenes. This game gets horny enough to make up for it.
Gosh. I just saw the borders. Fantastic, thank you.
A very special border for a very special day. Okay. So I could find the Sakura, Saber, and Ren chibis just on the folder I have with all of the assets from Fate Stay Night. And also the one with Shiro.
Mm-hmm.
The Taigan Rider one, I couldn't find it. And I couldn't find a repository around. I downloaded stuff from Fate Holo Ataraxia, but I'm very wary of exploring those folders because they have spoilers. But also, they are really low quality on the chibi sprites, so I can't make use of those. So the one place I found to actually make use of them was a fucking pack of sprays for TF2.
Let's go.
There was a chibi Fate Stay Night pack for TF2, and I grabbed that and just got the like format that they have and turned it into PNG.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much to the Team Fortress community as usual. They are the best as always.
And Team Fatris too.
We're almost halfway done with this game. Also, we ended with the fairy tale.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen, yes. We should only have a couple more things.
Oh my god!
To get through.
Wait, church? That's new, isn't it?
It might be.
I'm making an executive decision. We're going to church.
No complaints. Not that it matters. You made an executive decision. I miss him.
We just opened the door.
I know. He should be there. I can still hear his voice. I can see his smiling face.
God, I can still see his face, and I just like put a picture of Germa.
No! The fucking Germa where he's got his hair slicked back and he looks just like Kirei.
Yeah!
It's like the worst thing ever.
There are no signs of human presence in the chapel. The priest, Kotomine, is deceased. Well, officially he has gone missing. A replacement had come, but he returned to his country some time ago. The church, as a result, was sealed off. Ugh. I raised myself on the bench. That is some very subtle, distant organ music playing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's really quiet.
Yeah. Left in solitude like this, many piled up questions begin to resurface in my mind. There are several things I ought to think about. The first and foremost among them, what you're forgetting, right, Onisan? Says the blonde boy standing by the altar. You! Hello? You look like you were having some trouble, so I came to give you a hand. He walks toward me slowly. It gives me flashbacks of the figure of the former priest who once existed in this chapel. Wait, Jew! This is a new loop. This is the first day. We haven't met him. He remembers.
Huh.
That is a memory.
Hey, hang on a second. Happy Valentine's, Tom.
Happy Valentine's, on. He could pinpoint my worries precisely and expose a truth I didn't want to know. But I'm forgetting, huh? And you could happen to know? Yes, I do. I'm sure Saber-san and Sakura-san must be quite perplexed by now about why you could be slacking off, that is. I love his shitty little fucking cat face.
Mm-hmm.
Slacking off? Like, I'm sorry, but having his kid version be a little shit like this actually adds so much to him as an adult, doesn't it?
Beyond appropriate. Like, oh yeah, okay, that's why you're like this. It's because no one ever punished you.
You were a fucking brat from day one. Sure, I'm not aggressively trying to get to the bottom of the situation, but doesn't slacking off have more of a different nuance to it? Slacking off? So what have I been skipping out on? Your daily training? Onisan, you haven't been using magic at all, have you? Did you go practice in the storehouse even once since the war restarted? He's not wrong. In fact, that was right. He went to the storehouse and he was like, I came here for something, but I can't exactly remember what. Remember that?
Yeah, I do actually. Huh. He just fiddled with shit on the shelves.
Oh, that's just because I didn't know how. No, I just didn't have the opportunity to practice. Now that someone has brought it up to me, it warrants only a, oh, that's right. That is significant. It's a little abnormal for a training maniac like you not to practice just because there's no good opportunity. Yeah, that is true. Just as the boy says, the very idea of Miyashiro failing to train himself is abnormal. So that was the real cause behind this uneasy feeling. The question is, why had I forgotten this fundamental habit? If there is an enemy, then was this feeling itself some kind of magic planted by the enemy? I was forgetting my magic training. Wait, does this mean I can't use reinforcement anymore? That's not possible, Oni-san. You only forgot about your own powers and weren't using them. People can work with most of what they know of, but they can't venture into the unknown. They aren't aware of it, so they can't do it. Oh! Oh! The gears start turning with a clang. The functions that had simply existed but not been activated gradually begin to move. That's right. I haven't lost my circuits. I can fight back whenever I want to. This is fascinating, actually.
This is really weird, yeah.
What I forgot was the way to fight. This is the wrought iron that no one else could copy, that no one else knew, possessed only by the magic user by the name of Miyashiro. Yep. But you should know that it's suicide to go into real combat without trying it at least once. Please don't forget about practicing in the usual place. I guess that's all he had to say. The boy begins to leave the chapel the same way the former priest would. Thanks for the advice. But is it really okay? Didn't you say you were told not to get involved? It's not okay, really. I'll definitely get scolded. She's scary when she's mad. But she used to insult me with her sarcasm, but now she'd plain ignore me. It's pretty tough. Porca miseria. Pork what? It's slang. She wasn't brought up very well. Say what? Blondie goes up the stairs with a gloomy expression. Well, as long as I made some progress. That basic thing I forgot. I remembered what the one weapon that Miyashiro... No, actually, I remembered the fact that he has a weapon. As soon as I have a spare moment, I'll have to restart that training. Fascinating! So we're going to be opening up, like, combat avenues now.
Interesting. There she is. Senpai, do you have a moment?
As I rest in my room, I hear Sakura's voice. Sure, I reply, and she comes in. Huh? Did I forget to bring out the laundry or something?
No, that's not it. Today's dinner. What should we do about it?
Oh, is it time already? I rise up. Weekends mean a lot more people are coming over for dinner, and we might not make it in time if we don't start soon. It was your turn today, right, Sakura?
Yes, if you have anything in particular in mind. But I should listen to Saber-san and Fujimori-sensei's suggestions too.
Alright, I'll help you out. My break has been interrupted anyway. It could be more meaningful to help out Sakura now.
But you're resting, Senpai.
I've had my fill. Well, if you become so skilled that you don't need my help, then there's probably nothing for me to do.
No, I haven't. I still haven't learned all the secrets of the art from you.
Yep, and that's good. Okay then, let's get cooking.
Senpai, that smile is off limits.
Hmm?
It's nothing, okay? Then please help me, Senpai.
Adorable. Adorable.
It's the instant expression change when he says he's going to help.
Yeah.
Huh? This box is...
Sakura notices something and stops. Yep, that's the box of fruit Virginia brought over as fucking per usual.
God.
Cheers, I'm finishing my OJ juice.
With citrus gremlin.
I do have become a citrus gremlin.
That makes sense.
We have 2 boxes of persimmons. You've got to eat them all again.
Did Fujimura Sensei share some with us? How kind of her. Wow. There's so much. Is this all of it?
I think she has more over at her house.
Apples would have been gone pretty quickly if we just made pies, but persimmons? What are we gonna do with these?
It might just work. I start picking them out of the box. The size should be about right. Sakura, let's use these as ingredients for today's meal.
What do you mean these? You mean the persimmons?
Yeah, it's the second best thing to apples in cooking. Should be able to make something like a salad. So let's use these for today. It will certainly be a first. It's about time I start exploring the culinary frontiers, though. The god of cookery must have put these in our house to guide us.
It does sound intriguing.
Let's count out a few. First the firm ones, then the soft ones will be for dessert tonight.
Okay.
Sakura uses her skirt to carry the persimmons. Oh!
It's adorable.
I couldn't fucking die. I love her. Oh.
You are so right, Eve.
Absolutely, absolutely, Eve. How should I put this? It's a really feminine thing to do. I'm actually a little envious of the persimmons now lying on her skirt.
Aww.
What's that? Miyashiro, do you want to maybe be the size of a persimmon? Maybe shrunk down so you can be carried on your girlfriend's skirt?
Like a persimmon-sized boy that you could like pick up and like twirl around with or something? or something like that, maybe?
And, did you think he could go crunch? Anyway. Come on, breathe.
Why would you do that to me? Senpai, what kind of menu were you thinking of?
Sakura asks as she washes the rice. Listen, I just think that there's so many bad things that can happen in with like the dynamics of certain characters. I think as the 2 Grails, Ilya should teach Sakura how to put Shiro in a doll. Just saying.
I think I have COVID.
Sakura asks as she washes the rice. I did say I was going to use them, but I can only stare at them, now piled on top of the cutting board. Now that I think about it, not that many dishes need persimmons.
Then, shall we make some salad first? I think we have some daikon radishes.
Daikon and persimmons. Sort of like raw fish with vegetables and vinegar. Although it's only a side dish. No matter how much I stare at them, no ideas come to mind. It's a different kind of doll we're thinking about, Westphalian. I finally give up and look inside the refrigerator for some more ingredients. With a lot of ingredients, it's like solving a puzzle. This and this. We could even use this, huh?
Bacon? Oh, tsutsumiyaki. Like asparagus or potato.
Got to give it to her. It's pretty accurate for just glancing over the ingredients. It looks like she hasn't noticed a dumpling wrap or cheese, though. I'll be wrapping and frying them. I'm going to cut the persimmons with cheese and fry it all in a gyoza wrap.
The only seasoning will be salt, right?
Right? Since both are somewhat sweet, adding stuff like soy sauce could easily spoil it. Either way, it's still a pretty simple dish. We are yet to leave the side menu territory, though.
That's awesome, Senpai. I wouldn't have thought of that myself. Then tonight's menu will be...
Night's menu in the Emiya household. It's weird seeing her eyes that round. She's so cute. Persimmon salad with dressing, persimmon fried dumplings, persimmon bacon wraps.
Right.
Sakura's reaction is only lukewarm. I know what she wants to say. The dinner table could indeed look pretty desolate with this just as much.
We can put persimmons in the miso soup. How about mixing persimmon with rice for sushi rolls?
That's good, but we still don't have a main dish. And so, Chef Mato... I assume my didactic tone, Sakura straightens her back in attention.
That's so cute! Yes, Chef Mia.
Good reaction, thank you. So as I was saying, tonight being a persimmon special night, following with the concept.
Yes, the concept.
Chef Mato's eyes are fixed on me, full of anticipation. In other words, the highlight, the main dish of tonight. I would like to leave it up to you, Chef Mato.
Hurry, Chef. Yes, you have said that I hadn't. Wait, what?
Happy Valentine's Day, Watch Pop.
The Sakura lock-in.
The Sakura lock-in, she really did lock in.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Sakura is surprised at her recently gotten big role. Oh, headbuds!
That's... Sorry, Senpai, I don't have any ideas.
Oh no, there's still plenty of choices. Okay, a hint. Today will be the persimmon special night kaki.
Could it be?
Sounds like she picked up on it. Wasting no time, she gets out a package of seafood from the refrigerator. That's right, since it's the kaki special night.
Oysters?
Come on in puns in Japanese.
Yay!
Right? Persimmons and oysters. It's just a pun. They're both part of the flavor of autumn.
I see. That's great, Senpai. I have to say it's a little corny, but that's what makes you my teacher.
That's a complicated way of speech my student has adopted. Anyway, back to the main topic. These oysters in the fridge. Did you buy them, Sakura?
Yeah, although I prefer the live ones with the shell intact.
Once you could eat fresh... I am genuinely surprised you didn't post the Sakura nom emoji on the chat right now. The ones you could eat fresh by just sprinkling lemon on? Yeah, not the kind of luxury we can afford. So what will you do about these? Fry them?
I was thinking about browning myself, but fried sounds good too.
Alright, we're all set with both concept and variety. With the dishes planned, there shouldn't be any complaints. Even Fujine should be happy. But let's divide this up. Salad and gratin will be up to you, and frying and baking will be my task.
Wouldn't this be too much for you, Senpai?
You'd be taking care of the white sauce, and more could be too much for you. Dishes requiring fire are best when done by one person. We skillfully divide up the workload. Preparing food for this many people, we have to plan the oven schedule, and even with 2 cooks, it's quite a lot of work.
Let's get started, Senpai.
Let's first skin the persimmons. There are seeds, so you have to cut it the right way.
Okay, I'll do my best.
That scene was simply a episode of the cooking show.
That felt like it was targeted at me specifically. I love
Really?
that so much. That made me so happy. Like, my day can only go down for me.
No! Don't say it like that!
No,
Anyway,
genuinely, I love cooking stuff so much. That was so sweet.
I can only imagine that we can now...
Go to the shed.
A date with Shed-kun. My heart is beating fast. A clear sense of purpose is thickening the blood throughout my body. Now I see. This is why I've been coming to the storehouse for no reason at all. My body continued to plead even as my mind was unaware. Go there. Take back your former self. Know your weapon. Without it, I can't fight alongside Saber. My body remembered the truth. Sitting in a full lotus position, I focus my nerves. Let's see how well I can still use it. How long have I not done this? Seeing as I can't recall even that, I might have problems just activating the circuits. I have no confidence in myself. With the intention of going all the way back to the basics, I'm buried deep in myself. But it seems that all my worries were pointless. Activating my circuits and attempting reinforcement magic succeeded without a hitch. It isn't that big of a deal now when I know what I'm doing. Anticlimactic, but I suppose this is what it usually feels like to get out of a slump. Also, surprisingly, this was interesting in itself. This was the first time that I felt fun to train and use magic. I can finally go further. I think of the sniper that I shouldn't have seen yet. I have finally remembered what my own weapon is. Now, I'll polish this power for as long as time permits. We're ready to cross the bridge! Reinforcement and projection magic available, baby! Oh!
Interesting.
We got it! We can cross the bridge! I don't know if we should just yet, but oh! It's a Saber kind of day.
It's a Saber kind of day.
It's going to be a late lunch. To calm my stomach's rumbling, I take my lunch and head for the park. The park on this clear autumn day seems to be almost as crowded as it would be on a weekend. The benches are pretty much all taken. Looking for a place to sit down, I walk along the riverside. From the mouth of the river, I can smell the salty fragrance of the autumn breeze. No wonder it's starting to feel cold. But thanks to the deep blue sky and the bright sunshine, even those are forgotten before long. The weather is truly refreshing today. On the other side of the row of swaying radiant golden ginkgo trees, The voice of children cheering and the sound of a ball being bounced around reach me. Soccer. A game of soccer, huh? Yep, did that, together with Shinji. It was a snowy day, very unusual. Back then, Shinji lost one of his shoes. Well, whatever. Having found a nice grassy spot near the playground, I sit down cross-legged. Won't be long before I'll be able to see the outline of my stomach. It's got to look like a deflated soccer ball already. Wasting no time, I take my 2-tier container and dig in wholeheartedly. As soon as my consciousness comes back, I look up, still munching. Out on the field, 4 versus 4. 8 kids are struggling with the ball. Munching on my soy sauce boiled burdock, I keep watching the game. What I thought was a mere child's play is actually looking pretty good. Looks like the attack and defense are well aware of their roles. Despite having an unusual number of players, this isn't just a kids game, it's more like a mini-match. Having watched for a while, I noticed the 2 kids on the inside are clearly different. Their passes quite nice looking. Seems like they're going easy on the rest. Must be the local soccer club members or something. Thinking that, I see one energetic guy just vigorously kicking the ball forward. Falling victim to feints in an amusing way, he keeps pitching forward. Seeing that pitiful but persistent little figure, I suddenly get an urge to help him out. And it wasn't just me who felt that way. I wonder what Tom is up to. From the opposite end of the field, a jeans-clad figure is cheering in his support. And not in the usual cheerleading way, but rather expressing her own joy and sorrow, relaying it as the match progresses. The kids seem to notice it too, feeling awkward whenever they hear her voice. Definitely not Japanese. The hair is a pretty golden color, a light, slender, girl-like figure. And I definitely remember seeing the huge lunchbox at her feet before. Wait, now that I look at it, aren't those my shirt and jeans?
Who's that?
Saber.
Oh, I see. That sounded especially gruff for her. Alas, so close. Keep on pushing.
Saber? Yep, no mistake. That blue ribbon, definitely Saber. Actually, now that the weather is nice, she did say that she was going out sometime during the day.
Yes, like that. Perfect. Worthy of praise.
Saber wearing Shiro's clothes. Saber in jeans. Yeah? Yeah?
The Brit playing football.
But the moment I stand up about to wave to Saber, who's completely immersed in the game, one of the kids stops the match and turns toward her. The other kids start gathering as well.
Oh, is it over already?
Woman, whatever. Ne-chan, shut up! As the kids come closer, Saber looks around herself nervously.
By Ne-chan, do you mean... That is me, correct?
Not like there's anyone else. We don't care if you watch, but be quiet, would you?
Oh no!
It totally messes up the rhythm. Several kids voice their agreement.
No! Mean to her! I apologize for my careless actions. I always happened to see a great number of people cheering on TV, and I thought I could attempt a little when a point is scored. Like this, a wave started by a mass of people, also quite a spectacle.
I love this so much. I love this so much.
She's watched sports games.
She likes the sport ball. Master, I was watching TV. What is this A-Drake thing I keep hearing about?
Oh my god. I'm gonna scream.
Bending, then straining her knees, Saber meets the kids' unimpressed stares.
I beg your pardon. I will quietly watch from now on.
She bows her head deeply. Suddenly, a ball drops on her lap. Maybe you want to play with us? Well, and the one who threw it is that very same reckless kid from before.
Would that be alright?
Saber, don't kill these children.
Do not kill these children. I was thinking the same thing.
She's going to get hyper competitive. Also, don't worry, James. I just did a little Super Bowl reference. A superb owl.
With funny superb owl reference.
Taking the ball, her eyes are shining. She's going to demolish them. She's going to kill them. Stop that, Keros. Barfer. Shut up! She's a foreigner. You idiot, where do you see a Japanese-only team nowadays? Can't take the glasses, kid.
Yeah, now you say it.
Oh, she Play-Doh. Hey, Chan, where are you from? France? Germany?
England. I'm English. Ew.
Ew! The kid's so let out. Oh no! Oh no, no! Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people!
I wonder how Jackie's doing. Terrible, I hope.
Seigel, God, Eve! Holy shit! That
oh my god!
That could be some incredible art!
That's so fast.
England? Don't they have soccer as the national sport and stuff? Like sumo in Japan? Oh, no, you don't. That's like Germany or Brazil who did that.
Brazil mentioned. England has that thing. One that looks like a cross between gay ball and baseball. Forgot the name.
The heck is that? Isn't that just golf?
Golf is Scottish, but the one that soccer came from is definitely England.
Oh, you sure know your stuff. The boy that called out to Saber clicks his tongue. What? Wasn't that Spain?
Yes.
Saber nods, perplexed.
If you're English, then you must be good at soccer.
Says the boy with glasses.
No, that is, I have yet to try it.
You're kidding, and you are watching right up there. Are women like not supposed to or something?
Soccer, is it? No.
Saber is looking at the ball in her hands.
I was always interested, but with day after day of training, I never had a chance. However, I often watch soldiers amuse themselves with it. I believe I understand the rules a little as well. By passing this ball between your allies, you need to deliver it to the goal denoted in the enemy camp, is that correct?
Right, but everyone knows that. Training with soldiers and stuff. Who are you, Nechan? Military?
Well, something like that.
An SDF clerk.
SDF?
Oh heck, just when we got our hopes up, a total newbie. One more thing to trip over, eh, Garros? Oh, shut up! Before long, I see them choose a representative from each team, with rock, paper, scissors, decide which team is going to take the foreign player on. Soon...
Sorry.
Soon, Saber goes out to the field, surrounded by the kids.
That's adorable!
That's a relief. Oh my god, 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 and we get to see her with the shirt and jeans too!
Oh my god! That's so cute!
Oh my god, I thought we were just not going to see it. Oh my gosh,
That's adorable.
She's got the boyfriend shirt on and the pants, and she's playing soccer.
Oh, phew, she's not killing them.
Oh my god.
This is so cute.
I love her.
Also, just saying, like, she's got the T-girl fit.
She's got the T-girl fit. Oh, that's a relief. Should there have been trouble, I was ready to force my way through the crowd of children, but it ended up working out. I would kill a group of children to save my girlfriend. Continuing where I left off with the chopsticks, I resume my meal. A mischievous thought crosses my mind and I slide over to a nearby tree, hiding myself in the shade. Ne-chan incoming!
Not Ne-chan, it is Saber.
As she's protesting, her intent gaze is following the ball that was sent high up in front of her. Trap!
A trap? Where?
Block with your body!
Got it.
The awkward game continues for a while. No matter how short she is, she still looks out of place playing alongside kids. Oh! But Saber herself pays no notice. Her face shining brightly. Even the kids, feeling the joy, soon stop going easy on her and begin the real match. That's when it really became a sight worth watching. Right before my eyes, she starts to get used to handling the ball by mimicking the kids' movements.
This is so cute.
In a span of a few minutes, her movements change completely. Even as the ball goes outside the field, she casually brings it back into the game. And even the opposing team can no longer just kick the ball toward the safety zone, their paths are becoming more cautious. Speaking of which, the soccer club member-like kid that I noticed a while back. As expected, Saber is chasing him, but he manages to keep her at bay with feints. Suddenly slowing down, he kicks the ball in a direction entirely different from where he's looking, tricking Saber hilariously. But that's not happening a second time. While pretending to go for a long-range kick, he passes the ball to a nearby teammate instead. Seeing through the maneuver, she quickly catches up. Finally, the ball is hers. Unfortunately, her 4 teammates are still behind her. She's all alone, right in the middle of the enemy field. As if unsure what to do next, she looks back. The response comes back as a mix of high-spirited voices. It's wide open!
Shoot!
Saber's face suddenly becomes serious.
Alright.
Excalibur soccer ball.
Oh my god.
The opposing team had gone on attacking too deeply, and looks like they are now short-handed. The defender, also the goalkeeper, hurries back to the net. Gliding along the grass, she dribbles toward the goal. She's now facing the goalkeeper one-on-one.
Ha!
A straight shot without a trace of hesitation. Deeply intimidated, the keeper cowers in fear. Raising the top of his head, the ball flies up, hits the top bar, rebounds, and soars high into the sky. Ah! Awesome shot!
Scary.
Ekuzu Hariball!
That's adorable.
As if to silence the disappointment, out comes the energetic boy's cry. Not over yet, keep pushing!
Certainly.
Looking up, the ball that has already become but a black dot in the sky is now being pushed back by the headwind. Aiming for the landing spot, Saber dashes back. In a real game, a ball that has crossed the line in the air could be an out. But this place has its own rules. In other words, the ball is still in play. Save! Struggling to regain the lead, the opposing team comes running back and surrounds her. Using her torso and knees as a spring, Saber leaps up in the air, easily over a man's height and... grabs the falling ball.
No, Saber, no!
Her shirt floats in the air as she lands. In front of the dumbfounded kids, Saber throws the ball. Behind the petrified goalkeeper, the net is shaking. A goal, sort of.
Use your hands, honey. How about that?
Striking a triumphant pose, she turns to face the kids, only to be met with blank stares.
So? They,
She hurriedly tugs her now messy shirt in her pants.
Did you see it? The jeans got a little loose.
That's not it! Oh God, you idiot.
I saw it.
Joining in with the kids' reddened cheeks, the palm of my hand meets my face. Stop fooling around, Echan! This ain't football! This ain't football, you don't use
This is
hands!
explicitly football.
It is not American football. Do you know who translated this now? This isn't
Disgusting.
This isn't rugby. You don't use your hands.
So, this is not football?
Being put on the spot, she's getting nervous. Well, it's, not exactly undeserved. Wait a minute. One moment. Yeah, I was, about to mention... I need to pass the next one. Aren't you mixing it up with rugby? One moment. No graphic history, now. Yeah, she does say football. Cute. That is actually transliterated exactly as it would be in Japanese.
Fascinating. I blame America. Rugby?
She questions with a blank face.
So what everyone has been referring to as soccer is in fact football, the game where you cannot use your hands.
Of course you can! Handball! It's a foul!
Oh. However, I saw a scene where the ball was caught and thrown on TV.
The only one who can do that is the keeper. That guy's the keeper. Didn't I tell you from the start? Yeah, that's me. Once again, the boy playing as the goalkeeper raises his hand.
Oh, so that's what you meant. A blunder on my part. I will be careful from now on.
I fucking love her so much. Raising her drooped head back up, Saber folds her arms deep in thought. I love the expressive ahoge so much. Yeah, Fifi! Same brain!
The wilting ahoge. So the rules of soccer in Japan are rather complex. In my country, all you have to do is put the ball inside the goal. Anything goes, basically? Yes. Kicking the ball is a good way to cover a lot of distance, but right in front of the goal. It always ends up in a fight where the ball is carried by someone rushing towards the objective.
Hitting people is a super foul! Red card! Red card!
So what if the ball hits a tree or a wall? That is acceptable, is it not?
There ain't no trees on the field!
The matches were often held on the street rather than on an open field.
Huh? On the street?
Are you really English? Now that you say it, I'm not even sure.
Well, yeah. In the Age of Kings, what Saber had watched must have been a predecessor to what is known as soccer today. But then, it's Saber we're talking about. The form might be a little different, but anything that involves moving your body around, she'll get used to it in no time. But that's not what worries me.
In other words, it is all about judging the movement of the feet.
She is in fact Welsh, yes. The Grail didn't update the rules to her mind. The kids exchange a semi-amazed glances. Well, there's also heading, but for a girl. You think a girl can shoot like that?
Very well. I will not hold back on the next one.
She's going to kill them. She's going to kill them.
She's
going to kill them. You weren't even serious?
It looked like I could hurt someone unless I held back.
The kids have suspicion all over their faces. Pushing Saber outside their circle, they put their heads together and start whispering. And as usual, the energetic boy's voice. You're kidding me! A freaking way! Yeah, right, it's always my fault. And other noises. What a lively fellow. Girls can't hit the ball is such a little kid thing to say, Elmao, yeah. Soon, they break up and turn to face Saber once again.
Alright, listen up, Nei-chan. Another match from the start. What do you say? A match, you say? Very well. I accept your challenge. I never got the chance to redeem my failure either. The finale was not satisfying enough. And I have a feeling all of you are yet to run out of breath.
Here we go. Saber's unique trait, and her weakest point, her inability to accept defeat. The kid's faces turn pale. Even if she's a beginner, they realize who they're dealing with. As can only be expected of the king of all beasts, no matter if the opponents are a bunch of little kids, asking her to take it easy is pointless. And thus starts the rock, paper, scissors game to separate the living from the dead. After a series of shouts have finished resounding throughout the playground, the teams are decided. As the two groups separate, Saber seems confused.
The numbers do seem different from before. They have 5 people. We have 4, including myself, do we not? It's a handicap.
There are 2 people, Nichan, so it's actually 5 on 5. That ain't it. Garrus may as well not be here. He doesn't count. Shut up! Before starting the match, they picked someone to go buy some drinks and are now giving him their requests. Aside, the conversation with Saber continues.
But even then, I am also a beginner. And Garrus, you are on the same team.
Don't call me Garrus! Caught off guard by a remarkably loud scream echoing throughout the playground, the kids go quiet for a moment. However, the silence doesn't last long and is now being replaced by a debate about drink brands. Dora, pudding shake for me! Oh god, it's all of them! Dr. Pepper hot. Dr. Pepper hot? What do you mean hot?
I presume they mean warmed. Which is... disgusting.
Kungarachi, the hypo sold it. Fine, we'll be back when I find it. Better drink it. Definitely... Definitely black tea for me in a bottle if possible. Wait, one more should come too. Actually adorable. Having procured the drinks, the kids plop down and...
You put such a flourish on that.
The kids plop down onto this grass in small groups and take a break. Assuming that the glasses boy is the one in blue that is standing up on the right there, I keep looking at him and thinking that's just a little Shiki. There's a little Shiki there.
There's just this little fucking Shiki there.
He even has the glasses for the fucking mystic eyes of death perception.
Oh my goodness, it's him.
Saber is kneeling down next to a boy, sitting cross-legged. For some reason, she looks restless. Looks like she remembered that, unlike usual, she isn't wearing her skirt. Carefully checking around her, she timidly tries a cross-legged pose. How's that? Her satisfied expression seems to say. She's not used to not wearing her skirt around. That's cute, actually.
That's really cute.
Adding myself deeper within the shade, I feel a tinge of regret. That's a lie. In fact, I am barely suppressing the laughter that's threatening to burst forth. Saber starts talking to the energetic boy beside her.
It looks like I used an inappropriate nickname just now. I apologize for being overly familiar. However, is it alright to leave it like this?
It's not like I'm mad or anything. Sorry for raising my voice there. Another boy plops down on his stomach beside them. See, that guy is real good being a goalkeeper. Not afraid of the ball and stuff.
Splendid, is it not?
But I want to actually play as a forward out in front. Not that you've scored even once. When was that? Taking a shot right in the stomach from this close. Ouch.
I see, so that's why you get called geek.
Yep, that's why.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. It is an honorable injury.
Of course you would. Fucking hell's bells, Saber. I am just feeling really sad right now, actually, thinking of Saber in Britain having been completely like, imagine her hanging out like this with the soldiers.
Yeah.
She could have been so happy just chilling with her men.
But her whole thing was that she never got a chance to get close to anybody, even her own men.
Exactly.
That's so heartbreaking, actually. Oh my gosh.
Oh. And all like throwing up is a foul.
What's his name before that? He said something, didn't he? I'll be Gersten from now on, or stuff.
Wasn't it Garrickson? Not that. Still scratching his head, the boy says. See, in Spain, in La Liga Española, there's this one awesome striker. Tristan. Oh! Wait, Saber, no. Oh, that guy. Right that moment, Saber's eyes flip wide open and her gaze fixates on the boy in front of her. Oh, what now? Stay away!
Tristan.
Yeah?
Are you Tristan?
Told you I'm fine with Gyros. It's embarrassing. Stop it already.
A magnificent name, is it not? Tristan. You should definitely have called yourself that.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's really cute.
It's like it's my real name. I'm seeing how bad I am at soccer. It doesn't even fit. He says, pointing at the proud-looking Saber.
That does not matter. For a young boy like you, in any age, it will be your greatest desire, above all, that will encourage you when you leave the battlefields.
Hey, Phantom Crustacean, yeah. Also, of course the trans girl is being like, no, you should choose the name that you want to be called.
Literally.
Confused, Tristan's cheeks start burning red.
Not scored a single goal. You soon will. Let us do our best. We, all four of us, as a team.
She's gathering her little knights at the round table.
It's so cute.
Child soldiers, let's go! Shut up!
Boss, you killed a child.
Amazing, incredible. That's why you're the best, boss.
That's why you're the best.
Taking the initiative, Saber stands up straight.
At any rate, when the game is finally at the 77 versus 88 stage, every point scored by every player is a chance.
Hey-chan, that's basketball!
There ain't no 3-point goals and stuff either.
Weird foreigner. Oh my gosh. The game begins. Just prior, Saber kept insisting that Tristan should come out in front, but if you want to win, you're going in front. The goalkeeping is my job and no one else's. He absolutely couldn't budge. Saber's side is unnumbered. Goalkeepers aside, the teams are 3-on-4. With these few players, a difference of even one may end up affecting the match far more than expected. You wanna see Saber drunk now? Yeah!
You wanna see Saber ballin'?
Once the ball is theirs, the basic strategy is to attack while passing it between Saber and one other player. However, that leaves one defender to back up the two of them. Just one. Not exactly reliable. On the other hand, the opposing team, in addition to having one defender, can use the remaining player as a midfielder for both offense and defense in a much more soccer-like manner. Looks like the kids didn't mention anything about an offside rule. In that case, for Saber with her speed, it could be advantageous to press deep within the enemy side, I guess. However, the passes get cut too often, the attack soon crumbles, and the entire team is forced to defend. Saber's team is clinging onto its field and can't make a move. A cry comes toward them from the goal. The keeper himself cannot advance in front. Instead, shouting at the top of his lungs, the boy points out the best spot to attack. Now is the chance. Gracefully stopping the ball that was cleared by her team, she's advancing forward. Her dribbling picture perfect. A world of difference from before. With this, neither allies nor enemies will catch her. That's right. Opposed by numerous enemies, Saber is literally playing two roles. The opposing team's defender stands in her path. I love the animation so much.
It's really cute.
Slowing down, it looks as if she's about to pass the ball to her teammate on the other side. Suddenly, turning her body around, she dashes forward yet again. A feint. Having artfully handled her opponent, she leaves him behind. Well done. Now only the goalkeeper remains. A chance!
A preemptive strike.
Her teammates' cheers intensify, never stopping her feet for even a moment. Saber nods. Even the goalkeeper already has the vision of her last shot flashing before him. Seeing the image of a roaring lion approaching from the front, he knows he is already dead.
I will not miss this time.
Yeah, no, I adore seeing this to me, Barara. This is so cute.
I won't miss.
At an even greater distance this time, he finally assumes the shooting position. Is it confidence, or maybe just compassion for the keeper, giving him time to run away? A flash of her foot, like a bow releasing an arrow. A gunshot-like sound reverberates through the field. My cheeks shiver, as if having received an electric shock. Covering their ears, the kids are petrified. Did she break the sound barrier? She did say she will be serious, and get serious she definitely did. Yeah, it's Saber after all. This is the end. Fearing the worst, I look over the goal. What's left of the kid? Akasi's missed red particle, but not quite. Huddled behind the goalpost, the poor kid finally dares to crack open his eyelids. There's no ball, and neither is there a gaping hole. All that's there is a soft breeze swaying in the net. Awesome, like in a movie!
The keeper's dead.
No, he isn't! Where's the ball? The agitated kids turn towards Saber. With a shamed face, she points toward the sky.
I'm sorry.
A mix of angry cries, screams, and shouts of joy pierce the autumn sky. Like a boomerang or maybe some kind of UFO, the pitiful remains of the ball split into a big Mitsubishi shape. Come flying back.
Oh.
Wait! Hold up! Oh no, Segusa's
name.
broke. Oh! It's Segusa's little bro!
That's adorable.
Ninja killed it!
And my problem, because it's Kodani-chan that will be mad.
What about the match? Oh yeah, one more time please. But there ain't no ball! Saber hangs her head in shame. Let it be known that Saber nearly destroyed a child while playing soccer. Let it be known that Shiro was like 90% ready to see a kid being vaporized into a fine red mist.
Shiro did nothing to prevent this.
In the meantime, the remains of the ball finally land in the nearby thicket. Having received the full force of the impact, the synthetic leather has split magnificently, straight line burn marks evident on the surface, the latest victim to witness Saber's deadly attack. I hesitate for a while. Shall I watch the match till the end, or shall I leave before they notice me? I want to keep watching, but I shouldn't interfere with this development. Looks like there's no much choice with this, though. Much as I hate to leave, there is one thing I can do. That being, trace on. Mourning over their fallen comrade, only Tristan manages to not fall into despair. So what, it's just a ball? But Segusa doesn't have money for another one. No way, there's no hope.
I will compensate.
I am the bone of my ball. Leather is my body, and field is my blood. I played over 1,000 matches.
Scored over 1,000 goals.
God.
I'm just imagining Archer, like Manchester United.
No use. There's no way on Echan could take money from others.
That is unfortunate.
So Gero should bring one. He lives nearby. But mine got lost in a river. Well, yeah, the one during that PK before was Geros's, wasn't it? Just haven't seen a penalty kick over that kind of distance. Shut up! I'll grow up and get it back one day.
I am terribly ashamed of myself.
And then suddenly, the soccer ball comes back, bouncing up high as it hits the grass. It is now in Saber's hands. The scar marks are still there, yet it definitely holds there. What? Where did it come? Oh, that's you, actually.
Where did it come from?
I'm still watching, but now from the thicket behind them, lying on the ground, the kids huddle around Saber, gawking at her hands. It's fixed.
Scary.
Surprise, Nechan! Are you a magician?
No, magic is my weak point.
You'd give back, right? It's gonna be living, meaning a revival?
This is... Indeed, this ought to be magic.
Saber's holding onto their precious ball tightly. Alright then. Now that the secret is out, it's time to retreat. Saber's innocent joy of playing soccer with the kids could be spoiled by seeing me here. I'll just ask her about the outcome of the match when I get a chance. Sneaking around, I quietly leave the playground. Somewhere, in a desolate field of sorts, a singular ball rolls down the hill.
A Holy Grail War soccer game would be wonderful. There's basically a volleyball game that's just that in the anime.
Sneaking around, I quietly leave the playground. Right then, where should I go for the afternoon? That was delightful, actually.
That was such a cute little fluff scene. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, this was what we were... I think this is where we were told to go seek the enemy. It's something where cicadas something.
I make my way along the forest path to the hill behind the temple. Today is another nice day. Once I pass through this curtain of trees, a view of the fresh blue sky and the mountains should be waiting for me. Yeah, there is FGO baseball art thing. Yeah, in FGO for April Fools, they had a whole like baseball game going on, and there's also a soccer version of that happened once, and so we have like baseball and soccer versions of every servant in FGO.
Oh my gosh. That's
like amazing. In chibi art. More slice of life fate anime? Yeah, that could be so good! Oh, my field of vision expands. Oh, that is not the beautiful mountains?
I think something terrible's happening.
The spectacle that greets my eyes is that of a pile of corpses. But the one facing off against that abstract scenery isn't me. It's the man with the same origin as me, reciting an unpleasant sutra. White sunlight burns my eyes. What is fucking going on?
Oh my god.
There are still traces of summer left here at the Rito Temple. Ugh, too bright. Looks like the strong sunlight has blinded me for a second. As if all the colors had been inverted, the scenery appeared black for just an instant. Though I'm sure he's been aware of my presence for quite a while, he doesn't spare so much as a glance in my direction. Everything else I just saw was a hallucination caused by vertigo, but he sure wasn't. We wait in silence. What we saw, or thought we saw, was the same. The first to break the silence could prove his own impurity. The tension is exacerbated by the sound of insects. Oh, wait, hold up. What did I just do? What do you mean save menu? Where was this a while back?
Have we had that the whole time?
Apparently. Huh. I guess there's just a actual save system that I was just completely unaware of.
Huh.
Okay, interesting.
Color me suspicious.
I look closely at that familiar bag. Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, why isn't he wearing his red mantle?
And I'm like twirling my hair. Like, look at like the gloving detail on his deltoids. Like, oh my gosh.
I can understand that it could be too hot to wear in the summer, but it's already fall. No, more importantly, he isn't the type of guy that could remove his armaments like that because of the weather. But still, sun's getting in the way. This is a favorite spot of mine, but having this many nuisances here is enough to make me want to pick a fight. Hey, you wouldn't have happened to have been somewhere high up wearing that outfit, could you? The forehead that the arrow had pierced recalls the pain that it will eventually feel.
And what if I have? I don't believe I happen to have seen you within my range.
I thought so. I haven't seen you at night either. I just felt you were there. At any rate, I have to cause everything that could possibly happen to occur. Kill or be killed. Once I cause both to happen, I only have to choose the outcome that's more convenient.
My turn to ask questions. Are you patrolling Fuyuki with Saber during the night again?
I am. I haven't been to Shinto though, for some reason. Or more precisely, I haven't been able to go.
I wouldn't recommend you do. Stay away from Shinto after dark. If you try to cross the bridge from Miyama, you will be needlessly attacked.
Huh? Well, don't tell me you're the troll guardian guarding the bridge.
The Shinto area is my shooting range. Those who enter will receive warning shots.
From what he's saying, he's driven back the other servants already. Because of that, Lancer, Rider, and Caster can't come near Shinto at night. Lancer's place of residence should be the church, but maybe he camps out in the mountains. Well, leaving that aside. Uh-huh. And that includes me.
You're an exception. I'll shoot you between the eyes without any warning.
He's not lying. The bowman's intent to kill me is real. I can't believe you're still out to kill me. With Tosaka gone, now's your chance, is that it?
Obviously. With Rin involved, it would get complicated. My master dislikes battles that don't produce results. On the other hand, she is quite the warmonger.
I'll agree with that. As much as she likes competition, Tosaka isn't the type that goes looking for a fight. But if one starts, she's the kind that could get involved, and as long as she's in it, she will aim to come out on top. Yeah, if Tosaka were around, she couldn't let you do as you please. Even if the Holy Grail War were to resume, he'd wait and observe the situation until someone else began a battle. Which reminds me, I haven't asked you yet. Archer, what do you think about what's going on?
I don't intend to fight as a servant. However, as I have been entrusted with watching over things in Rin's absence, I can't ignore it.
Well, a little more aggressive than the other servants, huh? Anyway, you want to get to the bottom of this just like me.
Not willingly. That's why I'm not wearing my mantle. This kind of thing isn't my fight.
Uh-huh, so that's why I found him here without it. Archer hasn't gotten serious yet. He's just fulfilling the minimum requirements as the watchdog left behind while Tosaka's gone. So can I interpret that to mean you won't take part in the restarted Holy Grail War? You're just playing the part of the superhero defending the peace of Shinto, right?
Yeah, you, on the other hand, are an exception. There's no need to wait until dark. If you want, how about we just kill each other right here?
Archer responds to my murderous urge. My mouth twists eagerly into a grin and... gotta be kidding me. Like hell I'm fighting here? And don't forget, if this is an extension of the Holy Grail War, the fight's gotta be done at night. I smoothly evade his urge to kill me. Let's wrap up our conversation here. See you around, Archer. I begin to head back down the mountain.
Fine. I'll get serious where it concerns you. As a reenactment of the unfulfilled Holy Grail War, I will kill the two of you with everything I have.
Provocation and readiness are in his voice. The bowman has proclaimed that he would fight not just me alone, but Saber and her master. If that's the way you want to play it, great. Let's meet again once I'm ready. A noble determination wipes away my cursed lust for blood. This is our license to kill each other. An invisible letter of challenge has definitely been passed between the two of us. Shinto at night. No explanation needed. Challenge the bridge at full health.
Interesting.
Ooh. Oh, we can actually just go through the bridge now.
Should we do it right now?
Chat, is there anything else we should do before going through the bridge at night? It's fine, right? We are allowed to do this right here, right now. In we fucking go, baby. Should be fine as far as you recall, baby!
Let's go!
With Saber. Here we go. We step onto the boundary of Miyama and Shinto. I recall the words he once said to me.
The Shinto area is my shooting range. Those who enter.
How many times have I been shot? Once? Several times? Whenever I cross this bridge.
You're an exception. I'll shoot you between the eyes.
I ended up being defeated by you.
I'll mean it when it concerns you. As a
reenactment of the unfulfilled heavens feels, will kill each other, you know, the usual.
Yeah, the usual.
I feel my pulse quickening. The blood that has been sleeping starts flowing, and the rusted circuits start activating. Sorry to keep you waiting, partner. My preparations are all in place. I'm coming to take you down.
God, I love Fate.
I love it too!
This is so cool.
The bridge is deserted, save for Saber and me. Tonight, with no cars on the roadway, not even the sound of the wind blowing from their sea reaches my tensed-up thoughts. This brings back memories. Back then, we went to the church together just like this, didn't we?
Yes, Shiro, who had still not understood what it meant to be a master. I, who had not yet become your servant, and Rin, who had still been our enemy. Looking back on it again, we truly were an odd trio, were we not?
The weirdly sensual tension between these two, even though they're the same person, that's what makes it better!
That adds to it.
She's smiling at the memory of the night from half a year ago. This, too, is a fragment of those precious days. But I cannot afford to get distracted now. But Saber, you were in a pretty sour mood. Granted, having just met, we couldn't talk that much, but you were totally silent all the way to the church.
Of course I would be. Now that this is over, I can tell you. The way I had been treated was infuriating. If you were going to disguise me, there ought to have been a better way of doing so.
Saber is, picky when it comes to disguises.
She's gonna peep out the raincoat.
Memories of the numerous expensive disguises she had been wearing last time. During the 4th Holy Grail War, it seems. I love the suit Saber from the 4th Holy Grail War. You have seen her.
I actually don't know if I have.
I am 100% sure you have. She did mention that she had also been dressed up as a man in a black suit. Saber's inability to dematerialize must have caused Kiritsugu a lot of trouble as well. Yeah, no, she does have like a very, very nice suit. And, wait. Oh my god, Shira's suit during the Sakura date might have been one of Saber's and not Kiritsugu's. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're right,
Oh
you're
my
right,
God.
you're right, you're right, you're right. Oh!
That's so beyond delightful.
That's so much better.
I'm gonna scream. It appears you have something to say. Very well, as your apology for that incident, let us settle this, no?
Saber, up! Saber repels the shot that had been fired from 4 kilometers away.
That's so cool.
I activate my magic circuits. I drive reinforcement magic into my eyes. I can see you, Archer! Oh, that's so cool!
That's such a good shot.
Two pairs of eyes that should not be able to meet, met. Each one is now aware of the other, an enemy that neither should have been able to see. The battle has begun. Tonight I will cross this bridge.
Shiro, what on earth was that? No, how did you detect it before I did?
We'll talk later. Here comes the next. We're too confined down here. Bring me up, Saber.
Up to where, Shiro?
To the spot that's higher and wider than this one. How thoughtful. Looks like the whole place being reserved for us tonight.
The gloves add a lot, I completely agree. The expressway on top of the bridge. Indeed. Although our footing and field of vision are much better here.
Saber, incoming at 10 o'clock. Find out where it's coming from. Oh!
That's so cool.
Second shot. An interval of 20 seconds. A memory that graces past my brain tells me that there are 3 shots left.
I located him. I cannot grasp the situation. There was a sniper on the roof of the center building.
I expected nothing less from Saber. We gained a lot by confirming his position from that last shot.
What is the meaning of this? That is... No, there is only one person who could. Why is he targeting us? I cannot believe it. How can it be that Archer of all people would want to fight in this war?
I don't know. All I know is that he's dead serious about it and about beating us. What other reason do you need right now?
It's as you say, Shiro. I will atone for my error later. Now is the time to intercept Archer with all of our power.
Yeah!
Started the day off with soccer and we're ending it with baseball.
Yeah, maybe. The third shot. A grace period of 2 more shots. With the 5th, Saber's knees will give out and the 6th will kill me. These are the unchangeable results that this tactic is leading to. Archer's sniping is increasing in power with every shot. Each time Saber deflects one, he must be putting more magical energy into the next. The firing interval this time was 25 seconds. The next one will likely be 30. These intervals are his weakness. If we can attack him right after he fires, before he can charge the next round, we'll avoid the same fate that's befallen us before. But how? He's 4 kilometers away from us at a straight shot. On the roads we need to take to get to him, the distance is double that. With Saber's Noble Phantasm, we can put up a fight, but with Excalibur, the area of impact is too large. There is a risk of sweeping down not only the center building, but even the surrounding buildings. And on top of that, we're dealing with Archer. Knowing Saber's attacks as well as he does, he must have a defense against Excalibur. His way to fight a skilled sniper is to get close enough to engage in hand-to-hand combat. But it could be impossible to get that close without him noticing us. So if that's the case, all we have to do is close the distance at an extreme speed before he responds. Saber! I fix her with a meaningful stare. With those hawk eyes he's using to watch us, the movement of my lips could give us away. This fight will be decided in an instant. I cannot let him discover what we're planning to do.
It is possible, however, my magical energy alone is insufficient. Forgive my rudeness, but even adding your own to mine, Shiro, would not have enough.
There's not. I've still got this on me! The last command spell remaining on my left hand.
Shiro, no, that's our last resort. And even if I should succeed, who will protect you? I cannot agree with this. We should retreat and reorganize our strategy.
I'm afraid we can't. After all, we already tried that once. Saber by herself could retreat, but with me here, both of us will be killed. To cross this bridge, I've got to bet everything on her timing, on this moment. I might be able to start over again from the beginning, but I can't redo just this part. Therefore, I'd better give it everything I've got. Losing the command spell is no big deal. All that matters is the fact of having defeated him, even if only once.
That's so fucking cool.
The fourth shot. Saber's ability to repel his shots has reached its limit. I'll dodge you out with the command spell. Saber, can you do it? There's no time. As always, this is the fastest I can manage.
Honestly, you're always so quick to make these decisions.
Saber lowers her stance. She looks like a carnivorous animal, tensing up the moment before it springs.
Your orders, my master. After all, I am your sword.
New remix?
Let's go.
Her blade becomes visible, cutting off all excess magical energy flow to the sword. Saber pours all of her power into her own body. Time it to the next shot. 15 seconds. The firing hammers fall, one by one. Getting the timing right isn't all I have to do. I have two major problems. It will be after the command spell is released that my worth as a Miyashiro will be tested. Command spell, trigger on! 10 seconds. Command spells allow for the temporary strengthening of servants. A powerful technique that converts that tremendous magical energy into energy for servants. Enough power to fill even Saber's normal circuit. The King of Knights, one who ruled over the battlefield and the Age of Legends, shall be reborn. The order about to be given with the command spell is... fly. This is no metaphorical flight. Saber will literally fly in a single leap from here to the roof of the central building. Saber once fought Rider there in the past. A reenactment of that fight. No, if movement is limited to a straight line, then by raising the amount of magical energy for the time she's in the air, the distance covered in one jump will increase. If all of the magical power of the command spell is used solely to let her fly, then it shouldn't be impossible to reduce the great distance between us down to 0. In accordance to the vow of the Holy Grail, I, the 7th Master, order thee. 5 seconds. Posing us is a nameless bowman. The heroic spirit of wrought iron that uses the noble phantasm he traces as arrows. The name of the arrow being trained on us is Fronting. Yeah,
oh,
baby!
That's cool. That's cool as fuck. What? That's so cool. What the fuck?
Adjustment plus 5 seconds. The delay increases. The bow, drawn back to its greatest extent, increases its own power to combat Saber's magical energy combustion. The problem isn't the timing. Yeah?
The detail and the knuckles and the way his fingers just... Look at him. Oh my god.
Ah, what a man. It could be too risky to launch her first, or at the same time. As Saber herself is about to become an arrow, if she leaps before Archer fires, he will aim at her. Therefore, it has to be done immediately after the shot. In that tenth of a second after he lets his arrow go, that's when we strike. After Archer fires his full force shot and before he charges the next round. No, immediately after he releases the arrow. She will drive her sword right through him. The roar of their swelling magical energy. A showdown that seems enough to shake the moon. 5. Still too early. 3. My command spell feels like it could tear off from the strain. 1. The creaking of the bowstring. His fingers decide the target. Saber. Go! Cut that buster down! A flash that reduces the time needed to cross a distance of 4,000 meters to nothing. All of Archer's magical power concentrated into the single enchanted sword. His arrow glides through the air carrying sure death to its target. The name of the trade sword is Fronting. An enchanted sword that will continue its assault on the target as long as the archer continues to aim, even if it is deflected by Saber. Even if Saber could guard against it, that couldn't change the result. No. The moment Saber deflects is the same moment that the arrow roars towards his target. As long as Saber expends her energy on defense, Archer's victory will remain unshakable. That's right. As long as she expends her energy on defense. A mere instant, not even a fraction of a second. The instant that his fingers release the bowstring unfired, the defense, Saber, disappears from the bridge. The bowman sees through to his enemy's true intention, but it is too late. The arrow has already been fired. Which one of them has now confirmed their victory? Should there be a bowman that can shoot his mark several hundred meters away, he's still bound by an ironclad rule. An arrow, once fired, cannot change its target. Whatever arrows that can guarantee a definite hit he may have, a bowman cannot resist this law. Yet, it is by conquering that law that he is the heroic spirit of the bow. The arrow is changing its path. No, it is a path that was meant to strike two enemies from the start. He's turned that same rule back on us. A launched saber has no means of dodging. The arrow transformed into a demonic bullet that will shatter the King of Knights. An unavoidable death, one nobody could escape. Yet, it is by rising above that fate that she is the heroic spirit of the sword.
This is so cool.
Light crosses light. A tilting valance, as if it were passing through.
Oh my god.
The blue light rises to the heavens as though singing its victory. The red light plummets to the abyss, as though lamenting its defeat.
That was so cool.
Leaving a huge shockwave in her wake, Saber is released. The timing was perfect. However, a simple command spell won't be enough to conquer this bridge. With my face to the blinding wind so powerful it shakes the handrails, I stare down the approaching bullet.
Mr. President?
Time stops. In a blank space of time shorter than a second, blood charges in my veins. 1 second after I use the command spell. No time to image. No time needed to image. That which I had forgotten, I'll use it all for this moment. Ha! Oh, yeah. The tension and fear take my breath away. My left hand is burning. I can see my death approaching in 0 seconds. Trace? I gasp for breath, my tongue hanging out like a tired dog's. Laws of physics and magic are rushing about. Time to formation, 0 seconds. Time to direct impact. Yes, baby! Roayas, baby!
That's so cool! Oh my god!
Oh, shut the fuck up, this effect. Spectacle. Archer certainly witnessed it. An attack that poured all power down to that required to breathe into the left arm. The sparking of the Trey's noble phantasm. The tearing of layers of muscle. Coupled with a death-defying counterattack, that boy managed a one-time only defense. As far as the outcome of the battle, the bowman still has the potential to win. The boy's sword is broken, while the arrow, though repelled, still remains in flight. That arrow will soon reverse its course and find its target right between the boy's eyes. That's right. As long as the one who fired the arrow is still intact.
Less than 2 seconds after the 5th shot was fired. How stupid of me to have not readied my swords before notching the 6th shot. It seems that when I reoriented myself towards my main occupation, I took it a little too far. That's the single coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Like, that whole scene. That was amazing. What the fuck?
How ironic. It has always been this man's style to use tactics unlike those of a bowman. This servant, who preferred close quarters combat with his twin swords to the bow, couldn't respond to Saber's attack because he had returned to using his true method of battle.
It was a shot worthy of the name Archer. Had your master been with you, it would not have ended this way. Don't be ridiculous, Saber. If that had been here, I'd have never even gotten the chance to fight you.
He answers her praise with laughter. His lips curve into an expression not of contempt, but of fraternal respect.
I'm at the end of my rope. Got anything else to say, Saber? Remember the duty of the victor. If you've got questions, go on and ask.
A light sound, as of sun being dispersed. Nothing so awkward as the shedding of blood occurred. Even a servant bleeds while he's still alive. But when that life is definitely severed, all that remains is for him to return to ash.
No, I have nothing to ask of you. If you felt the need to take arms, there must have been a just reason for it. I have taken your life. I cannot take anything more from you.
A soft chuckle escapes from Archer. Should he take Saber's courtesy as kindness or cruelty? When in battle, the knight carried both within her. There had been a time when he found that contradiction, that self-destructive strength of the heart that could have eaten away at a mere human being, to be beautiful. No, even now he can't make himself forget it. Long ago, there had been a meeting. The scene had lasted less than a second, but he could remember that scene vividly, even when he had gone to hell. Locks of hair, illuminated by the moonlight. When he shut his eyes, even now, that image remains in his heart.
God, it's beautiful. I lose this time, it seems. I'll be the first to go, Saber. Do your best at being fooled by me.
Ah! Scattering without gallantry, Archer is destroyed. His bitterness in defeat, all that is left. Sheathing her sword, Saber bites her lip. Above her hangs the black moon. It is almost as if something toxic is about to drip from its cup-like silhouette, slowly, down onto the victor to poison her. God! God! Hey,
Oh my god.
remember when we were watching the anime, the movie, and we were like, man, if this like high power was how the Holy Grail had gone, Fuyuki couldn't be standing there
It would be
anymore.
in fucking shambles, yeah.
And then a single attack from both of them destroys the fucking top of the building and the entire bridge.
I love this fucking VM.
It's so good.
Fate is peak. It's the best thing I've ever experienced.
It's peak.
And it's not close.
I drag my body, exhausted from that single attack, up to the roof. Saber is staring up at the sky. The strained expression on her face makes me hesitant to call out to her.
Shiro, you came to pick me up.
There's no vitality in Saber's voice. Archer isn't here, which means she has defeated him. She has no wounds that I can see, but leaping that great at distance must have been painful. Sorry I'm late, Saber. Are you alright?
I was not injured. But Shiro, what about you? You're quite pale.
Doesn't feel so bad, but you may be right. I've been shivering for a while. Our strength's probably down since I used up all of my magical energy. Even I have to admit that was crazy. Back there, I was so abnormally exhilarated that I couldn't think of the consequences.
Let us go back home for tonight. We can begin patrolling Shinto starting tomorrow. For now, your recovery must take precedence.
Yeah, you're right. Getting this beat up makes it pretty impossible to do anymore. We leave the roof.
Shiro, did we really do the right thing?
Yeah. If I had to say, I'm sure we made the right choice. No doubt about it. I've moved past one more new event. The battle of the bridge has come to an end for now. Archer has been defeated. The anomaly continues running rampant. And the night of the fourth day goes on in idle slumber. Completion is still a long way off, but for now, I'll rest. Even if that time hasn't come yet. If I keep moving forward, then one way or another, the end will come into view. Oh, man. Oh!
God, that was the last night.
No, that just ended it prematurely.
Was it not the last night?
It was not the last night.
Oh my god. I'm reeling.
I need to say one thing after this one.
Please.
Okay, so we have come to, like, already define this game as fan service in the best of ways, in the way that we get to see all of the characters alive and hanging out and getting, like, cool little slice of life scenes, right? This is also in the same vein, because in Stay Night, despite everything, we never had a fight where Saber and Archer actually fought.
Yeah.
We never actually got them fighting as, like, servants. And now we have one of the fucking coolest scenes in the game.
I'm fucking...
That's so cool.
That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. I am not over him using Roayas.
I love both him using Roayas and the fact that he shot Saber like an arrow. He shot an arrow back at his own self that was shooting an arrow.
It's so good. Like, fucking... this is not at all like a deep read or anything, but something I fucking love about Shiro and Archer is the way they're like a self-contained paradox because of how much Archer existing made Shiro what he is and taught him how to do what he does.
Yes, exactly.
Like, it's so incredibly cool.
And both of the arrows were swords too, yes!
Yeah, literally. Like, oh my god, I'm like...
Every layer of it!
Every time I think of a new detail, I'm like, God, right! Oh my god! Everything about that adds such a layer of complexity. That was like one of the best fights I've ever seen in media before. That was so amazing. Everything down to the visual presentation.
It took a whole game, a VN and a half, to see this fight, and it feels like we just saw like the culmination of something incredible. Exactly. Like something that had been a long time coming just happened in front of us.
The sprite animation super elevates it.
Oh my god, the way that they, like, Saber and the arrow just crossed each other mid-air, just shooting parallel to each other.
It's the way, like, we saw, like, both of them and then, like, overlaid how close they are. Just two streaks passing each other. Like, ah! Like, in Fate's route, Saber's impact would have been a couple of CGs, not the full thing we got. Yeah. And not to say that, and not to say, like, it would have been bad, because, Medusa's fucking fight with Saber and the climatic end there was, like, the coolest fucking shit that had happened yet in that VN. But no, you can see the progression. And the classic Nasu hype writing, yeah? It's the fact that it's already exceptional before the added value, and then it's just only up from there.
We got new things in school now.
Indeed we do.
Okay, by crossing the bridge, we have actually unlocked new scenes. Oh, we're so back, baby. We're so fucking back.
You know what? It's not Jover.
Let's see what it is, actually. Oh, you!
Hello. The shifty little eyes.
I cross paths with a rather noisy bunch as I head to my classroom. That was one heck of a beauty just now, don't you think? But what's a foreigner doing here?
Visiting her husband?
I think so. No, not so much a foreigner, just kind of weird. Not that there was anything wrong, I mean, who cares, as long as she's got the looks. I see that right? Her ears look kind of long. I come to a halt. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of how many good-looking foreigners there are around town, but ones that could come here? I wanted to ask about the details, but the bunch disappeared toward the other end of the hallway before I could get the chance. Issei, who was walking alongside, has stopped as well. What's it, Issei?
Oh, nothing. I was a little bothered by what the group now just said.
It sure is surprising to see you bothered by such by such gossip. Oh god, I was so caught up in the hype I didn't even estrogenize myself.
Oh my gosh. You forgot the most important part of the day.
I did.
No, it's just that. Something about that caught my attention. However, it's not a matter that should require action on my part.
Hey, Aru! You,
Hi, Arugana!
You misspeak. Oh my god, you misspeak.
That was genuinely, like, maybe one of the best fights we've had in Fate so far.
Yeah,
if
like,
not
actually.
My favorite.
It's a peak, but forgot the female. The chibis are important for a good celebration of Valentine's Day, yes.
They're enriching.
With a nod, he just accepts whatever he accepts and walks away in a hurry. Ah, the headbands! I should follow his example and get going, but it still keeps bothering me. I should go ask after all. Boss, the investigation has been completed! Someone suddenly starts talking to me. Startled, I see Goro-kun, my classmate, appear with an open student planner in his hand. Thank you, Joni. Yes, we got past the bridge.
We got past the bridge indeed.
Seems like you watched another detective TV drama yesterday. Target's features are as follows. Foreigner and a beauty. When asked about their impression, the witnesses testify that she looks stylish and with a purple hue. There's nothing written down in the planner, but he recites it with no hesitation. Purple? No way. Could it be Rider?
I wish.
Katokun, where was the target spotted? Let's see. The witnesses report that she came in through the main entrance and was heading down the first floor hallway. The target is moving. Looks like her assault isn't about to stop there either. Thank you. Please continue with the investigation. I'll start looking for her in the first floor's hallway. Purple woman? Is this the bite of... Yeah, no, the purple women in this game do bite.
God bless.
God bless, actually. Even if Ryder has already moved on, someone must have seen her. Boss, if you don't return soon, you'll be late for the conference. If that happens, the head chief will be mad. They say something to Fujimura-sensei. I'll be there even if I'm late. Understood! Katokun responds with a salute. Oh my god, I actually saluted as well.
Oh my gosh.
I keep telling you that I need the 3D model so you all can see me fucking gesticulate when I voice act.
I'm so excited to see you fully animated.
Like, I was just wildly fucking swinging my hands around there. I throw a glance at him and go down the stairs. It did not take long to reach the objective. Frankly, I was originally going to turn right around and hurry back to the classroom, but I couldn't just abandon a person in need. I wonder what Tom is up to again. Issei's fleeting doubt was Caster. But she sure does stand out. She's not doing anything outright suspicious, she's just conspicuous. And very much so.
So was she wearing her like weird robes and not like her casual outfit here in public?
Well, because for the casual outfit, she was just hanging out in town trying to buy something, and here she's on a fucking mission. Funny enough, that was the scene in the stream you came out as trans.
Oh, that's beautiful and very appropriate. That was a T for T fight.
That was a T for T fight. Oh my god almighty. Not sure of her destination, she checks the room numbers one by one as she walks down the hallway. Oh, come on, Caster! Oh my, it's the boy from Saber's place. Caster seems unfazed, but I'm feeling quite tense myself. Right about now, people are saying, who is that? It's Emilia from 3rd year, it's him again! Why does the universe revolve around him? Let's get to killing him now! And so forth. I'm sorry, Ara, about the delay. Try refreshing if it continues. So what are you doing? You're way too conspicuous. What happened to your regular clothes like the ones you wear to Shinto?
It's not just me.
I whisper softly. It's okay. I'm fooling them with magic right now. But before that, boy. What is it? Where is the staff room, I wonder? Huh? What's with the blank look? Wasn't there a sign near the entrance? Huh? She must have missed it.
Can she not read Japanese?
Kid, you're really good at checking in all the weird places. You've come here before, haven't you? Why would you need to go to the staff room anyway? It can't be helped. It all looks the same everywhere, so I never really paid attention to the details. What a bother. She complains with a sigh. Just now, I finally got a glimpse of her true character.
What are you doing, Emiya? The bell rang. Return to class.
Soichiro-sama! Whether he had a first-year class or just overheard the noise we were making, Kusugi-sensei has suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I have come to bring your lunch, Soichiro-sama.
Is that so? Thanks.
It was a busy morning. I did not notice you had left it behind. I'm sorry.
No, I was negligent as well.
With both hands, Kuzuki-sensei receives the lunchbox, wrapped in a fancy handkerchief. For a moment, the two gaze at each other, lunchbox between them. Caster's passionate eyes aimed at Kuzuki-sensei. Kuzuki-sensei looking at the lunchbox. Suddenly, Caster looks down, bringing her hands together in front of her. I understand you're busy, but since it has been prepared, wasting it... And also, I thought you may be troubled by having to purchase and have your lunch alone.
I see.
Well, I saw him wolfing down a yakisoba sandwich a while back. The image of Kuzuki-sensei with a lunchbox prepared with loving care by his wife just doesn't seem to fit. Today's side dish is fried lotus root. Ooh, was Togetsu special yesterday. And cherry tomatoes, pickled in honey lemon.
Oh.
Yeah, that too. Last time I bought a little too much, but you ate it all up and I thought you must have taken a liking to it.
Is that so?
No, which is it? Did he like it or not? But you did well in buying that, Mrs. Magical Lady. Right, the side dish shops at Togetsu are extremely popular with housewives and always go out of stock by 1 in the afternoon. Did she camp out there? By the way, Soichiro-sama, would you mind if I took a moment of your time? Kusugi-sensei nods. I see. Wasn't actually going to class, but just happened to be passing by. Actually... I finally noticed that Caster is glaring at me. What is it, boy? Why don't you go home if you're done here? I have class. Then why don't you get to it? And you stand there staring like a stray cow?
I love that face. That face so much.
Rare Caster expression unlocked. I love her so much. Okay, I got it. Definitely my bad. It was me who stopped her in the first place. Now, shoo! I don't care about Caster, but let's get going before I get scolded by Kuzuki-sensei as well. Soichiro-sama? Now that I ended up visiting your workplace, perhaps I should go and introduce myself to your hard-working colleagues if that's alright. So, the staff room.
I will lead you there.
Kuzuki-sensei turns around abruptly. Yes! But I was so preoccupied with making the lunch that I had not prepared even a single gift. I really should do it next time.
It doesn't matter. There's no need to worry about that.
Yes! I shall gladly take your kind offer. With a reddened face, as if trying to hide behind Kuzuki-sensei's back, Caster follows along. Still apologizing, she's straightening her hair frantically while looking in a mirror. I'm deeply impressed by a woman's desire to not cause any embarrassment for her dear husband. Caster's making her debut appearance in the teacher's lounge. Quite impressive. As far as that goes, just having a beautiful wife show up is also a gift in itself. Yeah, this will be a hot topic for the whole week. Huh? As I try to turn my head, I find it firmly held in place. The unforgiving, all scathing tiger claw. Oh, young man. Neglecting a class that's more important than your own life just because of a single rumor about a wandering beauty. Your teacher won't overlook this. The voice alone sends goosebumps crawling all over my skin.
Why your boss music?
The grip, my head. Have mercy, please. Your brain hurts? Question, head chief. What is it? What happened to Godoko and my backup? Idiot, he's dead. Goto! Fuyuki is coming to this. Screaming on the staircase like a freshly caught tuna, I'm being dragged toward a slaughterhouse known as the classroom.
Oh God, I love her so much.
I fucking love her so much.
Can I say as well, I really, really enjoy the dynamic between the most flat affect, inexpressive guy ever and his doting wife who emotes enough for the both of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
And they both could murder a man with, like, ease, which is, like, also a bonus, I feel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In fact, them doing it together, kind of romantic.
Oh, dear, we got more beast. I guess we gotta.
It's always time for more beast.
I love Boys in Taiga so much, by the way.
I love watching you voice Taiga. You clearly have so much fun with it.
She's in my Canonian for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
It's
because she's an idiot in her late 20s who loves the people around her. You good? What a wet noise. My goodness. Eve.
Yeah, Eve.
Like, you're right, but Jesus.
What was that sobbing of mine there, right, a moment ago? What the fuck have I turned into?
I think that was you expressing the inner animal.
I am a caricature of a real human being. Last homeroom...
You do it so earnestly and honestly, though. That's why it's beautiful. You can't help it. It's simply what you are.
It is like if a animal learns to be slightly like a person and like tried really hard in like a way that is not convincing but somewhat endearing.
Yeah, like it's close enough.
The last homeroom has ended and I'm about to hit the road. Students going home, students hurrying on their way to the club building, and students just standing around talking all fill the hallway with a ruckus second only to lunchtime in terms of noisiness. I don't have work today, and I haven't made any plans. I decide to go straight home, but... Wait a minute, I'd like to have work with you in the classroom. Fujines tells me, a serious look on her face. At times like these, she's Fujimura-sensei. As one of her students, it could be wrong for me not to respond in the same manner. I am so sorry about the lag today. I am not dropping frames, that is 100% YouTube's end. What is it, Fujimura-sensei? What, me? Emir-kun, you still haven't decided what college you're going to attend, have you? Have you forgotten that I told you to submit that to me this week? I forgot. Well, or rather, even though it's already October, I guess I still haven't been able to narrow down my choices. That Fujine could become Fujimura-sensei is only to be expected. I'm sorry, I still need more time. Would that be okay? That's not good! I want to submit it by the end of the day. The only third-year students who haven't done it yet are you and Makidera-san. Get yours in before her. Well, even if it's kind of a makeshift one, I can overlook that. Here you go. She takes out the Higher Education Aspirations report form. By makeshift, you mean just fill in the blanks with something? That's right. Being your teacher and your guardian gives me a headache, but if you don't write that report, it will be off to the principal's office with you. Fujimura-sensei, I mean Fujine, breathes a deep sigh of exasperation. Got it. Alright, I'll think it over. Good. Since I have the time, I'm going to accompany you until sunset. About that. Until last year, I thought I'd go to a local university, but a lot of things have happened since then. He said it could just be a makeshift one, but isn't this supposed to be a pretty serious report? After getting lost a few times, I finally managed to fill out the whole Higher Education Aspirations form as sincerely as I can. Sorry for the wait. Dear Fujimura-sensei. Great, good work. Let's see. Hey, Desire number 1 is undecided. Desire number 2, study abroad. Desire 3, law, huh? So the objective you had in mind until last year has slipped all the way to the 3rd place? Is there a reason? It's not that I lost interest, it's just that other priorities have become more important. Like, they're all about equal, I guess that's not good? Shiro, Tosakarin's wallet is not a valid career choice.
I think it is.
I think there's nothing wrong with devoting your life to being Rin's little servant in London.
I think that financially enabling your very responsible partner is the best thing you can do.
God! It's an unusually evasive answer coming from you. Is undecided equal to? Does that mean working after graduation? If I find a good place I'd like to work, you know, someplace where I can be useful to everyone. Okay, so what's with number 2? Study abroad? Shiro, your English grades are nothing to write home about. Listening, you may get around with, but pronunciation will be a lot of work, right? I don't get it. Why would you study abroad? Is it Tosaka-san's influence? And not so much influence as it is resolution. If I want to really get serious into studying, I won't be able to rely on Tosaka forever. And so I thought I really should study the genuine stuff. You see, Maya. Get serious, you mean like Kiritsugu-san? Good. For a moment, I was speechless. He's asking if I mean wandering from place to place somewhere abroad like my dad. Virginia knows how much I admire Kiritsugu, better than anyone else in fact. So when I say I'll go abroad without mentioning Tosaka, she can guess what it means. Who knows, I don't know what the future holds, but I do think mine will be a different path. I see. So you've already decided. And so, with number 2 it is then. She puts a red check mark next to number 2 on the report form. The commotion of after-school club activities in the schoolyard resounds throughout the school. And yet, the classroom remains lifelessly silent. Despite the fact there's me sitting at the desk and Fujine standing at their platform and looking over the higher education form, it's as silent as if the room was empty. No, as a teacher I can't suppress the students' independence, but can I ask one thing? Sure. He says, Shiro, are you coming back? As if making plans for tomorrow or maybe yesterday, gazing into the distance.
This is so sweet.
I'll be back for sure. Several times a year even. Can't let our house fall into disrepair, you know? Then I better be waiting. I'll make sure to keep an eye on it while you're gone, so you're free to go wherever you like. Her sparkling smile. If I really do go to a faraway land, no matter where in the world I go, there's nothing that could cheer me up more than that smile. Thanks, Fujine. The chances aren't high, but if it comes to that, I am leaving it in your care. That goes for you too, Shiro. If you're going away, make sure you come back once you've grown up.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
I fucking love them so much. I love them so much.
This is such like... Taiga has played for jokes so often, and then every once in a while, there's some really genuine, beautiful stuff where you remember that her and Shiro are like very close family. And it is the most beautiful thing in the world.
Shut up, Faye. And now I'm just imagining Taiga reacting to Emiya's execution years later and crying, God! No, stop it! This is not that timeline. This is not the timeline where Shiro becomes the heroic spirit Emiya. We don't know what this one has in store for him. He will live a happy life. He has the support of people around him, and Fujine will be fine as well.
The things we have to tell ourselves.
In the final autumn before my past changes for good, in an empty classroom, the two of us make yet another unbreakable promise. Oh,
that's so pretty.
Oh. The Seraph manga does the most cruel thing that a fucking fate thing could ever do to any of us. I have told you about that, I think.
Maybe.
Do you mind if I go a little past here?
Yeah, sure.
This one?
It's always a good time for a tangent.
So, in the Seraph manga, and in a few places in FGO, there is one character specifically, Emiya Alter. He is an even deeper, like, into the whole guardian thing version of the heroic spirit Emiya, who also uses guns specifically, just like Kiritsugu.
Oh my gosh.
And in the Seraph manga, you face against, in the Seraph Singularity, you face against stuff that happens in Fate Extra CCC, which includes Kiara, the woman that wants to shove the earth into her, you know? That one?
Yeah, you know, the one.
Yeah, so the thing about her is that she was a sickly woman, basically held inside of a cult with a kinda messy disease that had a cure, but the people in her cult didn't want to actually help her with it. And so she was bedridden for like most of her life. And so she got her ideals twisted into this idea that the teachings of the Buddha and human empathy and compassion. And so that must mean that nobody around me is human. Therefore, I am the only human. Therefore, she has a very twisted ideal of like enlightenment.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And she kind of creates a whole like weird sex cult around herself after that. So, Emiya Alter is in the Seraph manga having these flashbacks of the continuities that he has been through, and he was summoned by the world to one of the iterations of Kiara that made this cult and let a whole, like, huge mass suicide thing going on online. And so he just started carving through every single one of her followers to get to her. And he points his gun to one of them standing in his way, and he seems a little conflicted, confused even, like, I seem to almost recall something here. But he shoots her down, and as she is falling to the ground, he has that spark of realization with the veil lifting off her face that he just fucking shot this timeline's iteration of Fujimura.
That's so fucked. Oh my god.
And it
Why would they do that
breaks
to him?
And it breaks him. That is one of the things that break Emilia Alter. It is fucked.
Yeah, no, that sounds fucked.
Then he gets to Kiara, and Kiara kills herself, so he doesn't even get to actually get the satisfaction of cleaning up.
He literally just gets summoned, does something horribly damaging to his psyche, and doesn't even get to finish his job.
Yup, exactly. Fucked, isn't it?
That's disgusting. Why would they do that to my boy?
It wasn't even a summoning. You're pretty sure it was when he was still alive. Fuck. I haven't actually read the full manga, so I didn't quite know which one of the two was. That's even worse.
That's so fucked.
So now we got Shinto stuff.
Mm-hmm. I still got a good 40 minutes-ish in stream time. Let's fucking go.
Harbor or station front?
Nighttime harbor.
I see the fucking church in there for later.
Church.
Let's go harbor then. It wasn't Emilia, it was Shiro killing his taiga. Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus.
I mean, is that the exact same continuity? Because I do not know if that was the extra CCC continuity. There's a lot of fucking shit that I will be learning this year when the extra remake comes out and I play it.
Please bring me along for that. Sounds like a blast.
Ooh, you want to? I wouldn't mind having you along.
Why would I not want to experience more Fate stuff with you?
It was because it is not actually a VN in that sense.
Yeah, it's a game.
I will.
I'm down. That sounds like a blast.
I'll have you along then. We will be playing the Fate deck builder.
Yeah.
I still love that we have seen so fucking little of that game, but I have seen projection in Emilia's deck to be the ship deck, and that's perfect. Nothing abnormal at the harbor. This is Lancer's territory. I doubt that he let anything suspicious come anywhere near his lair. Lancer isn't here, huh? And I had this image of him setting up a tent and eating from a camping pot, too.
Indeed, he does seem to live as he pleases wherever he goes. From what Taiga says, I believe that he's camping on that cape. The little introduction.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Wait a minute. There is a tiny little light, I think, at the end, or is that dust on my screen? No, that is a light, yeah. It may be over there. May have a little camp there, specifically.
I choose to believe it is.
Oh, around there. The locals wouldn't go over there when it's not summer break, and I guess it does seem like just the kind of place Lancer could pick as his hideout. At this rate, one of these days, there's gonna be an urban legend about a bushcraft sage hermit living in a forest on the outskirts of Fuyuki. Nothing wrong with the coastline. Shall we leave the wilderness to Crocodile Dundee and return to civilization ourselves?
Shiro, you have the wrong impression of Lancer.
Taiga knows where Lancer is sleeping. Oh, I bet she does.
I bet she does. He does seem that way, but he understands the current era far better than I ever could.
Read it. Read it.
Is it getting hot in here for anyone else? The word virile fits him both physically and mentally.
Well, I do agree there. In that aspect, even I look up to him. And, on that note, I love the fact that Saber did not object to Crocodile Dundee either.
My goodness.
Delightful, actually. You have heard her, everybody.
Yes!
Okay, one moment. I need to see what the tempo. Oh my god! Shut up! These are such good ones. But like,
what we have to do.
We have to. This is gay bulge, yeah. On a whim, I dropped by the Miyama shopping district. Oh. It's Ryder, but she doesn't have work today. Something's up. Is she buying something? She furrows her brow as she alternates between looking at the shop's display and the note in her hand. And lets out a sigh. Even the other shoppers can't help but look a bit concerned about her. At this rate, I have a feeling Ryder won't be done with her shopping before sunset. Hey, Ryder, what's wrong?
Shiro.
Looks like the note had taken all of her attention away. Considering that Ryder always notices me no less than 5 meters away, being surprised this much is unusual.
Are you here shopping, Shiro?
Something like that. What about you? I've been found out, her dejected expression seems to say. It's hard to imagine the always resolute Ryder being this timid.
Shiro, could I ask you a question?
Huh?
How long have you been watching me?
From a bit earlier, when you were looking at your notes troubled. Could it be that you just aren't very good at shopping? After seeing her in that state, I certainly can't say it's one of her stronger points. Glancing at me, her shoulders droop again.
Love that face. No, had it just been a light bulb, things would be simple.
That said, when the light went out in the bathroom the other day, she did go out to get us a one with lightning speed. At times of trouble, she can definitely be relied upon. So your weak point is groceries, perhaps?
Was it that obvious?
He nods dejectedly. Seeing such a beauty hang her head, feelings of guilt overcome me. But you have a list, right?
Yes, Sakura has kindly made one for me. Oh.
Did you have a list from Sakura, the household's kitchen authority herself? There should be no difficulties.
Here it is.
Ryder shows me her note. In Sakura's meticulous handwriting, I see a list containing items such as lettuce, 2 heads, and chicken legs, among other things. But this should be pretty simple.
It may be for you, being able to cook by yourself. But for someone as inexperienced as I, this is just too vague.
Huh? You lost me.
Let me see. For example, tomatoes over there.
Looking in the direction Ryder is pointing, I see a bunch of bright red tomatoes, 3 for 312 or 6 for 530 yen. I guess I'd go for 6. Any less than that and it won't be enough for even a Oh, wait.
They come from different places and with different prices. As a result, it's difficult for me to select the ones that would satisfy Sakura's expectations.
Why not just get the ones with the cheapest unit price?
No, he's real. He's right for that.
Our household isn't that picky about tomatoes. Tosaka might have an opinion about it, but Sakura certainly wouldn't.
If it's tomatoes and lettuce, I can manage. But when it comes to potatoes, there is Irish cobbler and May Queen. I'm at my wit's end trying to choose the type suitable for cooking. And with meat, there's domestic and foreign produced. But within domestic, there are various brands of Japanese beef. Finally, there is a large range of prices per gram, on sale or not. The number of choices astounds me.
I see, I understand the problem now. In other words, creating a shopping strategy is difficult without a vision of the meal. Like, today we'll have a steak or maybe a stew. For kitchen commanders like Sakura and me, changing and following the new strategy on the spot is easy. But for the rank and file combatants like Rider, deciphering the commanding officer's intentions can cause a great deal of anxiety.
I'm grateful for your understanding, Shiro.
It seems you're having a hard time in a lot of ways, huh? But, you know, I've just remembered about the other servant in our household. She also goes shopping quite often, yet I don't recall hearing anything of the sort from her. Saber doesn't seem to have any problems with grocery shopping, does she? Oh.
Pardon me, but there's one big difference between us.
What kind of difference?
She has a truly voracious appetite. Therefore, she makes shopping decisions on an entirely different level. Never shop hungry. That is, she's able to choose the foods that look the most delicious.
Yeah, simple is best. That's right, Saber possesses a very, straightforward kind of grace. Of course, that includes the never mind the coast type of grace as well. I guess I'll ask Sakura to make more specific lists next time. Saber is eating rotisserie chickens. And she doesn't even mind being found out. Yeah, if Ryder shop like that, then she'd just bring a Jacko.
I've got dinner.
Do you think, okay, I need you to imagine the crouching over the rotisserie chicken with the shame of potentially being found out, but it's Ryder with a Jacko in, like, the shed.
I'm gonna get busy. I have received such a list once, but a different problem arose.
Most likely, Ryder became worried that she might be buying something different from the list specifications. No, this problem needs a more drastic solution. You should also remember what the plan menu is, then you'll be able to come up with your own decisions.
I am but a beginner with no confidence in my sense of taste, unable to match up to you two, despite the fact that Sakura tells me I have to.
That could be Sakura's sympathy for a fellow woman, definitely. No matter how much I tell Ryder to improve her cooking skills, my words simply do not have enough persuasive power to produce any result. Alright. I have some time to spare, so let's forget about the menu for now. I'll just accompany you for a while.
Is that really okay, Shiro?
Just a little shopping trip with Ryder.
Yay!
Yeah, I could use some things for the fridge too, so it's better to get it all done together rather than each on her own. And as we do, I can teach her some of the finer shopping techniques. Like choosing vegetables, meat, the right time to look for special sales. There are a lot of small tricks that make life easier.
That is a great help. You have my gratitude, Shiro.
Straightening up her back, she bows politely.
Someday I will have the privilege of repaying this favor to you.
There's no need. Oh, thank you, hon. There's no need to go overboard, it's just grocery shopping. I'm feeling slightly embarrassed. Having Ryder suddenly become timid and rely on me is extremely rare after all.
What's wrong? Your face is red, Shiro.
It's nothing.
Could it be that this is the same kind of face you have while shopping together with Sakura?
I'm telling you it's nothing. Really?
That is good. Then let us take care of this task, starting from the closest one. First, the vegetables.
Right, step by step. Cute. So fucking cute, so fucking cute, so fucking cute.
I fucking love all these little casual scenes. They're so cute. Beast. Some kind of illegal fucking thing.
Forbidden fucking creature. This is a difficult choice for me.
I'm gonna say Caster, just because we've already had her today and I want to continue with the theme.
Did we get all of them?
Does look that way.
Yeah, the Rider Blush sprites are rare but very, very lovely.
They're so cute.
Writing something down in his notebook, Issei nods. Preliminary arrangements for the cultural festival. It's a holiday, yet here we are in Shinto, ordering materials and approaching the participating stores. I'm supposed to be advising Issei on issues he's unfamiliar with, food, construction materials, and so on, but I sure didn't think there could be this many stores offering help.
That's because this is a newly developed district. The way I see it, they're using the cultural festival to establish closer ties to the local area. We're benefiting from it. I see nothing wrong with that, however.
But what about the shopping district that used to help us out in the past?
That's not a problem either. Many of the favors we receive fall outside the scope of the shopping district.
There certainly is a large variety. Is that, despite being brought along under the title of an advisor, I'm just starting to wonder just how useful I'm going to be. As we're all done and about to go back, we come across someone quite unexpected in front of a menswear shop. Okay, like... Listen. The last time we were in this fucking place with Caster, she did talk about feminizing Issei. And now we have him along.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I might have a suggestion or two.
We may have a suggestion.
We may have a suggestion.
Hey, isn't that Caster?
Indeed, that is her.
Oh my, the boys are here. For some reason, Issei frowns a bit.
For some reason? I love that. That's so funny. Hi, Dinty.
Work has beat your ass 2 Fridays in a row, but you've dragged your 7 to 5 job hours in here just in time for Force Fem fun time. God bless. Hey, Dinty.
Appropriate that you'd show up now, I think.
I think it's fate.
Yeah, this is fate.
Yeah. Caster, on the other hand, looks to be in a particularly good mood. Boy, is it really alright to go out with a male friend of yours and leave dear Saber all alone? Is this what you're supposed to say when you bump into someone? No matter what mood she's in, Caster is still difficult to handle. Speaking of which, is it okay for you to leave Kuzuki-sensei like this? An attempt to keep this rubberneckers long nose out of the other's business? Sure it is, because I am shopping for Soichiro-sama today. A completely futile one. Wait, so that's a reason for being in a good mood?
Shopping for brother Soichiro, I see.
Issei is clearly relieved. Issei, does the fact that she's shopping for Kuzuki-sensei really make you that happy?
No, nothing of the sort. Please don't ask.
Alright, I nod. I see. If she's busy buying clothes for her husband, she won't be picking cute dresses for him. I get it. By the way, Caster, are you still buying clothes like the ones before? I mean, the stuff that won't even be worn, are you just keeping it at the temple? Wait. Wait. No, wait. I was joking. Wait.
Wait, we
were joking.
Wait a minute. Mia, you knew?
You knew? You knew? What do you mean you knew? What do you mean you knew?
What do you mean we knew?
Yeah, she did say she wanted to dress Saber up and all that. Stuff with lots of frills and whatnot. There's no way.
No. There's no.
At this rate, even Ilya may be in danger. Better not let Castor near her.
No. Well, it is her hobby after all. It's not like I should be interfering.
Oh my god, it is real. Oh my god, it is real.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Is that so? There's a delicate atmosphere between the two of them. Same as Fuyuki back when Ryder came to live with us. Living under the same roof, yet not quite getting along? Speaking of that, didn't she bring up her marriage with Kazuki-sensei at some point? But before that... Say, Castor, did you really marry Kazuki-sensei officially? Caught off guard she is. Boy, just what you could possibly mean. Hold on! Hold your horses, no need to kill me just yet! I meant no sarcasm, I thought, well, it's been a while now, aren't those two going to marry soon? Just a bit of encouragement from the sidelines, you know? Oh, I did not expect such support from you, boy. Anyway, my thanks to you. You're shy. Definitely just shy. You should reserve your gratitude until the happy end. So how was it? Did you have a wedding ceremony and all that? That is not what I want. You officially became husband and wife on paper, but there won't be a ceremony. Reikon-san did recommend it though. It's all rosy, yet an air of unhappiness is looming over it. To Castor's past, she now fears wishing for too great of a fortune.
Oh.
Well, at any rate, on paper. Hold on, you don't have any documents, do you? I lower my voice. Things might get difficult if Issei overhears the question. Don't worry, boy. Rest assured there are no problems. I forged them. That's good to hear, but you didn't just brainwash somebody at the office, did you? I did not. It is an issue easily settled with money. If it bothers you, ask the supervising lady. About the sudden increase in her savings account, for example. Okay, pretend I never asked. That could be wise. I admire your sense of danger. She laughs. You know at least 5 other men who could commit unspeakable atrocities to be in Issei's position. Somehow the two of us are now able to just talk casually despite being pretty much incompatible with each other.
Emiya, I've been wondering for a while now. Is Castor-san an acquaintance of yours?
Huh? Well, yeah, a lot has happened. And a lot of which I can't let him hear about. Quickly exchanging glances, it seems that Castor feels that way too. Shall we get going, Issei?
Right. In that case, we'll see you later, Castor-san.
Yes. Leaving her at the storefront, we depart. How shall I put it? Life at Rito Temple sure is tough in its own way.
Joni. Does she make you wear the dresses too, Emiya? What is it, Emiya?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I should pay them a visit one of these days. Like, the implication there 100% was that she does put him in the dresses, right?
Wait, okay, it's the fact that it already came up before. It's the way Issei blushed about it. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that.
And he reacted like, you knew? Oh, you mean that,
The phrase, you knew, does so much heavy lifting here.
I am amazed. I am amazed.
Kind of delighted.
I have not checked any of the wallpapers yet, no. I was told that some of them may have spoilers, so I've been keeping it easy for now. We can
Keeping it ise brise.
Sorry, I had to purge that out of my system.
I just heard like TV static coming from you. It's like I was flipping through channels.
That was just, I suffer such great pain that I got the static screen that happens in Fate when Shiro just is about to fucking die. There aren't that many people in front of the station. Evening rush hour is long since sober. From what I've seen, no more than one person exits the station every half hour. You two are gorging on this game. Both of you might as well be turkeys. Yeah, we have been. We're eating so good.
Preparing whack for slaughter.
Please? God! But even though there aren't many of them, pedestrians do pass by, and that's the problem.
Shiro, is something bothering you? You keep pressing your hand to your forehead when you look at me.
What worries me is this. Luckily, there was hardly anyone out in Miyama, but in front of the station, an outfit like this stands out too much after all. Never mind, there doesn't seem to be anything unusual here. Let's go somewhere else.
But we've only just arrived. In the past, we would have patrolled through the office districts and gone as far as the factories. It isn't like you to be so lax in investigating, Shiro. What happened to your usual, almost neurotic thoroughness?
Almost neurotic thoroughness. Hey, I am nice. I think you may have just had things in like 1.5 or 2x speed. I mean, you're right, but I know it's not like me. It's hard to feel motivated to go out and search to find out what it is we're supposed to be searching for. I wonder what Saber thinks of that. Hey Saber, what do you think of these patrols?
I do not think of them. I work to help you above all else. I do have my worries about anomalies in the city, but I do not think it's one that bears... It is one that bears the city itself ill will. Rather, these anomalies are all...
These anomalies are all... And... She says no more, but lapses into a meaningful silence. Saber? Oh, come on, tell me, you're not Tozuka! Don't just stop there out of spite!
No, that was not my intention. Say there is an enemy, and one bearing a tangible ill will. I cannot help but feel that it is directed entirely at you, Shiro. Just as Archer shot at you, I believe the other servants may target you as well.
Huh. I mean, that'd be frightening, but you do know I already talked to the others, right? Most of them said they don't want to fight, so I think I should be safe. Well, the only exception was Archer. It seemed like he was hostile to me alone.
I see. So Archer viewed only you as an enemy.
Saber is briefly lost in thought.
Shiro, we must proceed with our investigation. We found no anomaly in Miyama, but there must be somewhere in Shinto where the seams have frayed.
And with that said, Saber marches off toward the plaza, her steps suddenly a lot more determined. An assertive Saber is a scary sight, but having her walk around looking like that is just as frightening. To stop her when she's in that state could take Herculean effort. Oh well, I might as well get down to business and take a look around the office district. Interesting stuff going on in the background now. Okay, we got a school thing going on. Okay, the only thing we have to do now is the actual stuff with the Culture Festival.
Oh yeah.
I'm at the archery range on a holiday. As it's not restricted to just our school, at times there are local judo practitioners using it as well. It's the only range within the city after all. Excuse me.
Hello, senpai. Hey, Mia. Did you finally give up and decide to come back?
Sakura and Mitsuri are at the dojo. They're both in their school uniforms. I guess practice hasn't started yet. No, sorry, I'm empty-handed. What are you two doing here?
Oh, we're just having a little chat, since club activities begin in the afternoon, such as the archery club's event for the cultural festival.
Yeah, now that she mentions it, I have heard a few things about that. Something about how the club's program for the festival isn't decided yet, and how they can't quite muster up the sense of unity for that kind of teamwork-related activity.
Please give in, senpai. There are a few things we could use your advice on.
Oh, okay. Okay then, pardon my intrusion. Well then, looks like Sakura as the new captain must take up the flag.
Yeah, so I thought about that. There's not much opposition within the club, but going through the whole process sure is tough.
It's a sorry size. The archery club is by no means a small group. In the past, there were troublemakers like Shinji and me, and surely that's still true for the current underclassmen.
Yeah, and I was wondering if it's something I can really put together. If you can't do it, no one else can. Neither of us here can tell you what to do, but still.
Mitsuri tries to encourage her, but trails off. The cultural festival is a fun thing to do after all. No point in forcing anyone. But first of all, have you decided what you want to do at all?
Nope, there's a bigger problem to be resolved first. The club's team spirit. Or rather, Mato's self-confidence. Mato's become a great archery captain, but as a festival leader, she totally lacks any kind of experience. I'm ashamed to admit it, but the only times I remember everyone being noisy together were at Senpai's house.
Sakura looks on dejectedly. Yeah, she doesn't really seem like the type who's ever cut loose and run wild. Pot meat kettle. The three of us are lost deep in thought. The silence is broken up only by the painful ticking of the clock.
Well, if you have a good idea in mind, please tell us, Amiya. We still have time.
And so, the morning concludes with a dark atmosphere, overcoming Sakura's weakness, huh?
Interesting.
Oh, hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Afternoon at the schoolyard. Maybe it's just the timing, but I see no sign of club activities. As I look over the deserted grounds, I catch a glimpse of someone in the distance. No way. Could that be? I follow the figure to here. Oh, I knew it. My eyes weren't playing tricks on me after all. Yup, this is Rider. Hey, Rider.
Oh, is that you, Shiro? I was just reminiscing about the last time we were in these woods together.
The last time, she surely could reach the peak of her delight.
Hmm? All good?
Sorry for the interruption. I call out to her as I step on the dry grass. With the rustling sound of my footsteps, she could notice me approaching even if I didn't call out. It's unusual to see you come to the school on a holiday. Is it something to do with Sakura? Usually when Ryder comes to school, it's somehow related to Sakura. There's no point in Ryder being here otherwise.
Yes, but I have already finished my errand. Now I'm just waiting for her to return.
In a desolate spot like this? How about somewhere more lively?
Loitering at the range or any other public place is bound to cause trouble for Sakura.
I see, so that's why. But still, keeping her waiting out here just isn't right. It would be great if Ryder could come to the archery dojo too. What's a good excuse to let an outsider stay at a dojo? That's right. Do you want to give the bow a try as well, Ryder?
Me? I'm not very good with ranged weaponry.
Because of her Rider class, I guess. But since one heroic spirit may fall into many different classes, there are ones that possess multiple abilities as well. I look her over from head to toe. Given that she already has strength and experience with martial arts, I see no problem with having her start archery training. You got the muscle, and I'm sure Sakura would be glad to teach you. That way there'd be no problem being at the archery dojo either. Ryder has been teaching Sakura magic lately, but I'm sure it'd be nice to have the roles reversed once in a while. It'd be a good incentive for Sakura too.
Then would you teach me, Shiro?
Huh?
You were tutoring Sakura, were you not? Acquiring skills while training under an accomplished master is the key to achievement.
I wouldn't really... Giving private lessons to Ryder does sound attractive, and exactly because it is attractive, it could be problematic. Look, Sakura's the captain of the archery club, and she's pretty good at teaching. I may manage the bow and arrow part, but explaining it to someone else isn't...
Is that so? You're being humble, Shiro. After all, is it not thanks to your guidance that Sakura could learn to cook so well?
I appreciate that, but look, Sakura would be glad to see you start archery training. It couldn't be nice for me to butt in.
I see. Then I will try asking Sakura for advice. Sakura had suggested learning to cook, but certainly learning archery does suit me.
There's no reason why you can't be studying both.
No, I lack the ability to manage two things at the same time. I will inform Sakura that you have kindly recommended archery rather than cooking, Shiro.
I may have just stirred up a hornet's nest. Oh well, I'll have to think of a way to follow up on this later. Also, going to Homurahara isn't out of the question as a transfer student, maybe?
This is a grown woman, Shiro. No, that is not possible. It may be possible for Saber, but a school uniform cannot possibly fit me.
It would sure be interesting to try, though. No, wait a moment. That's not the type of uniform we have at Homurahara. That's right, Ryder. You could be a school nurse.
Pardon me?
The person at the infirmary. A white robe could look good on you, right?
Oh my gosh.
So what could happen if Ryder did become a nurse? There'd be a long queue at the infirmary for one thing. A school nurse as beautiful as that will make all the male students quite excited, no doubt. Ryder in her tight-fitting bodysuit with a white robe on top, sitting with her legs crossed. Yep, that's perfection.
Shiro, I'm afraid I do not have the qualifications for that. In addition, I'm incapable of instructing people. This role may be fundamentally unsuited for me,
Says Ryder, throwing a cold sidelong glance. That's it, the embodiment of perfection itself. With the innate disposition of a nurse, the title of a king, no, a queen of joy wouldn't be too far-fetched. No, that's not it at all. Ryder, even Fujine qualified for an English teacher's position. I think it's far more compelling for you to be a nurse. But they won't let you pass and just looks alone, sadly. Ryder at the school's infirmary. As good as an idea that is. I guess that's a no-go after all.
Indeed. While I worry about Sakura, watching her 24 hours a day would be a burden for both of us. It would be better if she could leave the world of magic behind and be at ease while attending school.
Dry grass rustling beneath her footsteps, Ryder starts walking. There's no point in continuing this conversation in these woods.
Then I will be taking a walk. This infirmary you told me about, Shiro, has piqued my interest.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone's around because it's a day off. I'd be glad to show you there if you're interested.
I shall think about it. Until later, then. I will be waiting at the gate, so let us all go back together with Sakura.
And with that, Ryder leaves me behind. As for me, I could either go to the student council room or just stick around and kill some time. Oh, it continues? Do you have time for this?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not urgently out.
Okay. I promised Ryder that the two of us and Sakura will go home together, didn't I? Now then, I wonder if I'm not going to be the last one. However, the only one waiting at the gate is Ryder. Oh, Ryder, where's Sakura?
I have a message from her.
That can mean only one thing.
The preparations for the archery club's next tournament are not yet complete. She's very sorry and requests that you go home ahead of her, Shiro.
I see. Sakura's really got it tough with all the work she has to do as the club captain.
That is not the end of the message. May I continue?
Huh? There's more? She probably wanted me to tell me to buy milks and eggs on the way home, or that we're running out of tofu. As I urge Ryder to go on, she continues in a half-hearted tone.
Since she would be late, she asks that you go home together with me.
Is that okay? It's Sakura who Ryder should be coming home with, not me. It seems she understands that too, as she says her next words through gritted teeth.
Although I said I could wait, Sakura did not listen. As she does not know how long it will take, she did not want to make you wait too long, and requested that I go back first.
Ryder date time, baby.
Let's go!
Sakura pushing these two together, she knows, she 100% knows. She has been jealous of her before, the fact that she is intentionally having the two of them go alone together, she knows.
Thus, please give up and let me accompany you on the way home. I do not wish to be the cause of Sakura's worries.
I got it, I'll go with you. I'll come back and pick her up later.
Please leave the night escort to me, Shiro.
Come to think of it, this has never happened before. I've walked down this sloping road with Sakura, Tosuka, and Issei, but never Rider. But we're going home together today. Of course it could feel like a new experience. Also, it's great that today's a holiday. If this were a regular school day, I'd have to face the curiosity and criticism of my classmates after being seen walking home with such a beauty.
Is being accompanied by me a bother to you, Shiro?
No, it's just that this is the first time this has happened and I'm a bit bewildered.
Then does the fact that we left Sakura behind trouble you, Shiro?
Oh wait, this is a new fucking CG.
Oh, hang on.
This is a
We
new
haven't seen
angle.
this angle of the town, have we?
Yeah, I love it. It's going back down the way that we usually go. It's just like flipped around. I love that. That's right. I was wondering if there was anything I could have helped her out with. But Sakura's the archery club captain, and it isn't good for me to meddle in her business too much. It's been a while since I withdrew from the club. Through the first years, even though I'm an acquaintance of Sakura's, I'm just an outsider. I'm a nobody compared to the former captain Mitsuzuri. Which reminds me of something, and I turned to Ryder walking next to me. No fucking way.
Come on, come on.
Ryder, how are you introduced to the archery club members?
Ah, as a friend of Sakura's family.
A relative from abroad or something?
With Iliasville and Saber already here as a precedent of sorts, nobody has ever made any further inquiries.
I guess they wouldn't. If you think about it, it could seem like the archery club at Homurahara has had a lot of unrelated foreign guests going in and out lately. Yulia made quite an impact when she first showed up there. No wonder for a silver-haired little girl who looks like a heroine from a picture book or movie.
If there were any problems to speak of, it would be the way that Mitsuzuri Ayako believes whenever I happen to be present. That is, she seems to be rather shy. Honestly, she acts almost the way a frog being stared down by a snake would. I would really like a chance to give her some training.
No, it's not Mitsuzuri's fault. In fact, Ryder herself is the main cause there. The memory of being attacked and having her blood sucked out remains in her mind, but who did it is still not known. So, there's no doubt that Ryder was the attacker. Isn't it exactly like a frog being stared down by a snake?
Such rudeness from you as well, Shiro. To swallow up one who interests you in one gulp would be extremely bad form. Also, rather than a frog, Ayako is more like a mouse, or no, a cute little fox cub.
Oh my god, oh dear god. You're the one who mentioned the frog, you know?
A figure of speech.
Do you need a second, hon?
No, fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Anyway, although there were a number of unfortunate incidents between us, I would like to reconcile with her one day. I'll be counting on you when that time comes, Shiro.
Alright, I'll help you out where I can. I'll at least serve as a mediator between the two of you. The dogs are excited. The Himejoshi dogs.
Oh, yeah.
We slowly make our way down the hill road, chatting idly all the while. Going back quietly like this isn't bad at all. Even Ryder.
Is something wrong, Shiro?
Nah, it's nothing. When she turns back to me with that smile on her face, I go silent. I'd have no problem getting a conversation going with anyone else, but there's still a definite sense of formality between the two of us. Still, we did get to talk quite a lot today. Her presence used to make me recall some rather frightening past incidents, but I'm starting to trust Ryder a lot more lately. She's like an older sister, in a different sense than Fujine. The contrast between trustworthiness and an aura of danger gives her a certain charm. She can be quite frightening and difficult to approach at times, yet also has a sense of familiarity at others. Without saying a word, I simply gaze at the ribbon swaying in Ryder's hair until we arrive home.
I've escorted you home, Shiro, and my mission is now complete.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll go on in and get dinner started before Sakura gets home. Ryder, what about you? Would you like some tea?
No, I must go back to pick up Sakura soon. I shall be going then, Shiro.
Ryder's gallant loyalty to Sakura remains unwavering. It gets dark out so quickly in autumn, and it's reassuring to know that Sakura will have Ryder to see her home. I see. In that case, let her know that I'll take care of dinner tonight.
Understood. Then... Welcome back, Shiro. Ryder, will you be going out again? I'm returning your master, and I'm now off to watch over my own. Then, excuse me.
Aww.
That's so cute. What
That's
a great
so
scene, oh my god.
That's so fucking cute. That was such a cool fucking way to end it.
I love this so much. We've been getting so much character context and just really enjoying ourselves, and then the second things get serious, it's really, really fun.
Yeah, we are almost at the halfway point here.
Oh, that we are. The fact that we're only at the halfway point is so exciting.
Honestly, yeah, we were like, oh gosh, we're quite deep in like a couple of streams ago, but then we have not like really moved that far.
No, not at all.
If that exclamation point is what you think it is for the next week, we'll have to see. What a good game. What a fun game. Oh my goodness
What a good
gracious.
fucking dream.
God. The fight against fucking Archer, the content with everyone. We got Issei Force Femme.
We got confirmation of Issei Force Femme.
And Saber in Shiro's clothes playing soccer and the
I'm
Ryder.
sorry, can we talk about what Ryder said? Can we just take a moment to address the words that came out of her fucking mouth?
Which are, and I quote because of course we fucking screenshot it.
Of course, it is in our
Such
server.
rudeness from you as well, Shiro. To swallow up one who interests you in one gulp could be extremely bad form. Also, rather than a frog, a Jacko is more like a mouse, or no, a cute little fox cub.
I am. Need I say anything more?
I have quoted.
Yeah, exactly.
There's things happening here that I did not expect would be confirmed in a million years that are just being casually happening now.
Honestly, I love that our joke predictions keep becoming true.
I'm it's like she's going to feminize him, and suddenly in the dawning realization of wait, no fucking way.
No way.
Oh my god. You let caster force fem you, the hesitation could be just a little bit present. Definitely not as much hesitation as most would hope. Yeah, Dinty? Something you wanna say there?
I think we all know what he means.
Oh, God almighty.
The word force is being stretched here.
Willing femme. Willing femme.
Willing femme!
Oh my
Hey guys,
God.
I think that's just called femme.
I think that's just transitioning at this point. At what point do we stop going for the haha he force femme memes and just transition?
I wonder how...
I wonder how she's doing.
Oh, fuck. Okay. On that note, I have curry to go make.
Ooh, tasty. Spicy.
Mhm.
Or not.
Dinty. I'm now coining NTR as Never Tempt Rider. Dinty.
Actually incredible. Who's got the caster estrogen? I think the caster estrogen is just called spell of bottom surgery. I have mentioned it before. Everyone keeps mentioning that oh ha ha he Merlin gave Artoria a dick. Skahag has used her runes for the same purpose in FGO. Fucking Sherlock Holmes apparently did something to Ritsuka in the Shinjuku manga. At this point, I think that's just basic magecraft that you learn on like the first year of being a student at the clock tower.
I have cast Spell of Gender Dysphoria upon you. With Caster, it's Elfstrogen because of the ears.
Oh my god. It's a level 1 spell. I think it's a level 1 cantrip specifically.
The Cock Tower! You're so right, Joni! Terrestrial level sorcery? Okay, to be fair, I think changing someone's gender would be a terrestrial sorceress working at Exalted, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh.
What a good fucking read. Thank you so much for having me along. Thank you, chat, for watching. It's the same thing I said last night on my stream. I love seeing, like, regular names pop up. It feels like we're all going on this journey together.
Like, there's just a whole community of you all enjoying the ride with Hollow Ataraxia here, and we can't wait to do more.
And it's such a good balance of, like, some people have, like, interesting insights, context from other stuff from the series, funny jokes.
Dinty has whatever the fuck is going on in chat right now.
Dinty has whatever Dinty needs for the situation, and it's something I admire. Rapidly oscillating between brilliant analysis and the most garbage slop you've ever heard.
Also, similarly to us, we oscillate between insightful, like, analysis and character view through a queer lens, and also just, like, being extremely horny about violence happening to people.
Yeah. No, that's kind of our brand. I feel like you could have cut at being extremely horny.
Yeah, I think, like,
Happy Valentine's Day, Whack.
Happy Valentine's Day. I am just looking at, like, the quote, the writer quote, and just not like, yeah, Happy Valentine's Day.
It's literally still open on my screen. Fucking hell. We're so predictable.
It's almost like we're...
You stop that. Alright, on that note, for real, I'm gonna depart here. Love you, Whack. Love you, chat.
Where are we going?
Happy Valentine's Day to all of you who have partners. Enjoy the celebration, and to any of you who don't, make sure you love yourself today.
Bye-bye, hon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And I have mentioned this before. Actually, let me get the ending music going. If you will, give me just one little moment. Yeah. And so we wind down for the day at the very end of this wonderful stream where we got some wonderful things going on. And as Anya mentioned, happy Valentine's Day to anyone who celebrates, but also Valentine's Day is both extremely amatonormative and an extremely commercialized holiday to the point where it can get overwhelming. To anyone who doesn't have a partner or doesn't want to have a partner, do remember that love isn't just something that is necessarily romantic or sexual either. Love your friends, love your family, be together with those who you care about. The very act of being today here with the chat and with Anya and enjoying together with friends, that itself is also the spirit of Valentine's. And happy anniversary to Rain and Shira's first time. Yeah. That is true. That wasn't Valentine's Day. At work, they gave you Valentine's donuts, and that was about it. Love those donuts, baby. Show those donuts a good time. And enjoy yourselves for the rest of the day. Thank you all so much for being here. On Sunday, more Armor Core. Tuesday, we might actually start the TTRPGs. I don't know. I'll talk about it as the time comes. Wednesday, we make it a finale, actually, for Fear and Hunger. Thursday, as usual, Sadani Noko's channel on Twitch, we will be doing Horror Veil, and more of this next Friday. Also, speaking of endings, Armor Core may be also finishing soon. What did I just say? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Why could you worry about it, Eve? It's fine. It's so fine. Now, I don't mean to steal Saku's eye color, but I think like her half-lidded eye stare is Did you blink at me? Okay, I won't blink then. What's the matter, Eve? Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.